gyina minimum nansa kyerɛ no sɛ minimum sɛ nyame ɛmfa ɛyɛ
the real economy and Keke.
Yeah.
This is a ball of thinking. Join Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's regime. At inflation of 23 good percent. This Keke was sold at 5 Ghana cedis.
5 cedi Keke.
As at last year, this ball of Keke was sold 5 good Ghana cedis. Today, under John Dramani Mahama, at inflation of 8%, single digit inflation, this ball of Keke is 7 good Ghana cedis. Are you there?
Yeah.
Last year, it was 5 Ghana cedis. Today, are you there? 10 Ghana cedis, the so-called single-digit inflation. 10 Ghana cedis. Okay, yeah, thank you. 10 good Ghana cedis. Okay, 10 Ghana. And John Dramani Mahama. 10 good Ghana cedis. Bovilo to Eyanoyo.
Bovilo economy.
Okay, 10 good Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And John Dramani Mahama, so-called single-digit inflation. This is it. Last year,
okay.
At inflation of 23%, 10 cedis. Today, under the so-called single-digit inflation, we are buying this at 15 Ghana cedis. I bought this 15 good Ghana cedis. I bought this yesterday. The Maui Estate.
Okay.
All that you are seeing here, Maui Estate.
Okay.
At inflation of 23% under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. This bottle of water today, the so-called single-digit inflation, I bought this today, this morning. 5 good Ghana cedis. 5 Ghana cedis at Lokwe. 5 Ghana cedis. This bottle of water. 5 Ghana cedis. Vortic. 5 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Biabe, no katala. 5 Ghana. They told me that because of the utility tariffs, the increment that we are experiencing. 5 Ghana cedis.
Nyame emfa ye papa former vice president now late Enisa Atakra ensie time na Dr. Paul no kasafa economic misaya na ye bone emane ma mismanage the economy ni ade eni no se eniema edane a omus entina mega so wona nka menya nka ba wutu ne foni de dana for be partially wo ne tirimo obeka se in a way o misjudge Sabre no former late vice president Anna.
Yes and no, because yet no money in an assault time and I follow no, and as an in the year Juma closely. And some of the things are all kinds of time, many perfect memory of that. But in America say yes and no, and he said, Obianim said. There are 2 heads, president and the vice, but the back stops with the president. Jomain be a church na ekuyo ankuyo. Ghana ha ankasano because ye exercise executive presidency no. 2 minutes there constitution the way almost year 1992. I think in a way no more person will be pleasing former president or the Senate soldier to 70 until they wanted to give him comfort. The Ghana constitution is 2 minutes kasapano as president himself. And this will be a vice president. It's more or less Caneno until I focus about Mia has been the most impactful vice president because yes, so I say vice president, yes, you will be a vice president there. as a president co program went to manco no akwesi na nine and as a vice president then shada ni role bias so mo plenty in the past difficult so bit to associate a certain impactful projects ne policies with any vice president but omi abe mo no and as one President Akufo-Addo gave him some opportunity and then two ono ankasa so waye obi a o kan shakra do ba bia en kan hye o mo say o ne limitations there nti Ghana for be bretimi hu no ma bi o mo say o ba omia na ma we ba omia na ma we ba na ma we ba nti a lot of the things no nkrofo mo say o ba omia ya there but other than that ublemu pa akwase emi sata bebre ublemi Ali Mahama bebre ni no ma nyom ne take decisions no
okay.
At the end of the day say bibi that table so ombeka omo nsem nyina the president ne beka no final so to that extent ebi ameka say blaming a certain vice president so much may not be the way to go but you have to look at issues no SCC and the contest say CIA hoye so Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman ene wo yes sir but say bibi because so far you see the whole economy once obi akra money din atofosing any finance minister because obi anim say a president and a finance minister and a ka economy ni sikasem won to ye pa na omo na omo ye ho finance minister could read the budget or could read on behalf of the president betima decide say budget me ma finance minister na be read obeto when the papa for a read tin na wo president Akufo at the time there was a time be honorable chairman Sabonso and read the budget e parliament ye president no budget and a finance minister and read on his behalf. We are vice president, what the president will GD will most say, I did be hokra bit to no fool, but o can in area no take a decision. Yes, so way. And men kase as I say a certain vice president be as I say a blame for everything. I mean that
so doesn't mean to be a vice president to be so criticizing about economic issues yen discredit na me my yen shedam fano serious so say be we were born in home modern economy one ya de na say later no it turned out to be say e wo say wo ho a wo te say de o kan committee bi na ya born ye de we see an but the komu pa ne de instead kasa na ye pese kasa o chinchina.
All right, Abusia. Ibiu memamuni na kwaba. Edeba political zone jumedi so. And Monday Edwada. 22nd of December. Nature say akana miensa na bronya no aba. You start here from January 1st. Na yenim se baby enyame odi yebedruni na waya ade bebre osoro hene nyame waya ade bebre enu nti ene me kwesi apia de epese me de empaibo ehye ne me final program for 2025 me de empaibo shase na enkomo bi a esisi here within the year no so no ene other matters a ehuhia no me no abrobro so na fe mo amopese mo join no matumi a join ne edi nkomo kakra na ye de ye program abewie ti mo me mompaye na ye start in the program no usuti ase a obompaya na ye bompaya de nyame ase se ohwe yen so or political zone page so na emfa ho ne dia
nkrofo ye de nipa ye dia ye plan de ma yen onyame nam nadom so ama afe no aba na wi ya nsa eye nadom nti me ye nda nyame ase na afi muntumi so enhye nyame nsa se ono asafo nyame no omo me ene mabusua ho ban soronko ombo kwan to baby kwan ni na oma me ahotoso ene suahunu ene yekoduru honhom na matumi atoa so de aye adwuman nyame ya adoma next year matumi aye ni yie ama boy man na wa join me kasa frame ya na wa dog jame wo message why jame message wo yi mu na me hwehwe wa mi hu why me da se wa join it mama ya monpa na fe yen started ade ni na so tumfo da wa se yi wa ye kan fo tontrom hye odin konkro na nyonyam wo se ade ni na mu yan fa se da ne ayeye ma wo ototorbo nsu nyankopon a otonsu obo awia wa ye de ho twere wa ye mpa hweda ye da se ejade e kan se ye ni so se wo de political zone start afi na wago wa yen wabo yen wa support yen ye bedu sabre ya ye kan se jiwa ye je won kanfo je won tontrom jiwa sida isan se wonkuto na wo se wonkuto na wo fata da wase mposa wo bo me ho ban so afidie biara ye sum de ma me 2025 ye sum de ma page 2025 wa ma yanti atenkaboni bia na se obonefo no nhye ya mmem na mene me fans ene won ye tie me supporters eda so tenkwam the chamada abodwem na moja edi mu afrusane asedane ayeye enkan El Shaddai nyame Adonai nyame asedane ayeye enkan ebompa ye jai the page se won sa asafi ho won e ba so ni nara me pa ebo ne se fa page so ne hira won dia wo munnim fa page so na ma won hu dia wo mo hwehwe fa page so na bie kwan ma won isan se wonyankopon wo se wa frenye frefie mu wa frenye fra mama na wa yan ade ba ko na minim se wonyankopon se dia wo ka se be bia ba nu ana ba sa be hia no se wonyame sunsum ebeba ho a na kire se wudin den ewo ho ye hye na se ye de won start ye be wie so ye de ewie mpa ebo no se koso a na fatu yakoma so na chekire ye man Ghana emayen obonifo ni fidie e pani ni na egu bronya yi bebe eja so aye wo kodi ataban no so woni ye beko woni ye beba woni ye tu kwan eja fa ye ko na fa ye bra asomdwe mu na ema ye nan empem border woni ye pay moja no eja ma wonu mo moja woni pay ye sey ma osey en start e wo won fie ebompa ye biasa fi ho e de ma his excellency na do danko akufo ado ne yere se minyankopon manukwatenten ahodin wom papa manukwatenten ma papa nini na onhu bone ayeye nini na no mfa nani ehu nini nara na faso na fishira na sefo sana me bompa ye ma his excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia baby owo biara minyankopon ma bandenden mpa e bone se che ne komu den manema so enye duru biara wo be hyehye de atia no eja panini na egu enhyehye biara wo de beto Dr. Bawumia so plan biara wo be ye agenda biara wo be ye igina moja na ohwegu Calvary no igina mu na ye de say sa hyehye ni nara plans biara any orchestration from the enemy to the camp of Dr. Bawumia this moment no ye fa osoro hama ye de dwudwane ni na mu sa abre yara na ye sign hye no then na ye sign de nkunumdi abotre ne bono ye bono ho ban one na busua one ne yere ne ma bo woni na ho ban unyankopon de bisawa wo ye tie ni misa wa ye ne wakasai obeye na wodi ya to ye dombo ayen ka ye ho na de ni na wie pay ya on the 22nd of January ye sign babaka ye to me the asedane ayeye ene enichie aye adwuma so a odi amayen ye da wase odoba Yeshua amashia idimunti amen. All right. Medamu ni na ase said I made in candidates. I want to thank everybody. Obiara, me page, since the beginning of January. Only is from ya, Babisi Sabri, me da wase. Nyankopon enya wo so wakoma so ade ema said ya wo boa me na me so me nsem do akire mo a mo share me videos mo a mo twe me videos bloggers a mo twe me videos de to me page ni na boa ma adwuma ne koso biara ya me kan say mani somo ye Ghana Nsem TV Nyankopon shira wadwa wo ne wadwuma yefo say da ne dan ni na mo project political zone yeso ye dwumadi a ye di ne ha na mada typically me fancy amode mundia me mu na show me money sister Evelyn nom Wilson Asomani Kobi Nyameche Jennifer Josephine Patient Damson mo amone me aye adwuma this year ni nara mo amone me aye adwuma ni na say ye Facebook say ye Instagram say ye TikTok say ye YouTube me dem ni na ase with the money na ase mean to me pharmacy that endi da isan say munni ho a menni ho enunti aseda ene ayeye enka munni nara mo say mo bre mo credit mo time the bia support in any other way ema political zone ekoso medamo ase me pai bo say ye be start afefufro no mo be ma ye de ahoden foforo assign the ashem na ma page enyini abeye kese afei so mo amutie yen mo wo any other suggestions bi amodwene say ye betumi de aka program yi ho ama program yi ayekra behwe na emu ayedu no mesre wo say me inboxes bi mu utumi de sa suggestion na ye den edikom mo so amowo what we call other platforms so no please make sure to say mo so mo be koso na maboa amadia epese ye ni na no ewie peye enu ntimeda mo ase me do obi bia ase NDC for so amoba page no so be di atem ni na ya damu ni na ase ye bo mpa ye say as time goes on no say na mahunu say mo party na embo number na mahunu say mo party no emfa bibi papa bi amre Ghana no I hope say mo be dwe ne mo da ache ho na man ye adwuma enkogu obi botom ama ono afa anye de a ono peso ye enebro nyi ye ka say wuni di ye yeso obi anya 40 million Ghana cedis so the year boxing oko kan ye say aban papa ne ba say ye say $30 so and so we wuni di ye bro nyi untumi to shoe ba akokra say wo de ma wo ma ne bi and so say aban papa country broke no country broke we all day inside and you know on that note you know ho na me dbc now and there we na come a topic ho but mati breaking news be a ama me hunu say Ghana we have a problem unim Ghana we have a problem na ye problem no say yanhwe ye hu yi a wa wutie me ne ye Ghana problem aye wo no say ya maye ni anna ho a enkrofo bi ebe hye NPP achi ebi be hye NDC achi ya de be di agro sa say ya maye ni anna ho a say Ghana fo ma maye ni anna ho a politicians din be di agro sa ye my Ghana endu be bi esese duru mama ye maye ni na ho mesre pa mama ye ni na ho na say oye government worker na wasom na ebra so say ye two pay mu na ye ntumi anto pay ni mu eno nkoda nchen na mom aban no tumi koto obi a ono ye de wo tax sika ene hwe no otumi koto na ketuem 67%. Sa aban etumi di sika ekone party office. Sa aban etumi twa 3,000 Ghana each for their bloggers ema omo cha Who are would dear bufu koto abeti a MPP no sa 3,000 when ye be ana. Who are would did dokno buechi enunti oma ubufu ya koto abeti a MPP no and the dokno buono aba from one. Who are not can uferiata who ye we hinti chencheni a won koto aba na koye ya na ye lusu ye na ne can uferiata oni aban bio na oho atọ de ato force mba ye de ane ye pam MPP so omo nkwa na NDC mmeye no omo aya na ya haye ho ya ye ho bone pa ene ne sen Attorney General yi one ne special prosecutor entokwa besi wo mumu adenti a special prosecutor se chenchene a yenkofa Ken Ofori-Atta na adekurinta make us a Ghana aye hu kakra mentioned ante de ekoso asene se na show me Pacho me ba what happened? I know she's gonna be running. I'm like, you guys know that. Yeah, so you guys have to keep an eye on her. I have to finish my show today, and then we can go out. Father duty, enough. I'm sorry. It's your mama. All right. Sorry. Let me gather myself again. Me say, a year Attorney General, yeah, NDC Funyani, on the special prosecutor, Aircon. And tokwa Aircon se ba say yankofa Ken Ofori-Atta megune ni mo ase. Ba say infitiase o se ye ni papers, ye ni document a ye betumi de ayeden akofa Ken Ofori-Atta ba. Na Ghana is a very funny country. Attorney General we buy no. Eye Dominic Ayeni onye new in Ghana politics. Say uridi Martinami do write up oye efa a Japa deal no ho. You will see Dominic Ayeni's name appear in Ghana Gold Company section and not ultra about Ghana Gold Company. Nunti Dominic Ayeni enyobia Sebio a banner trust that give it to me a trust no. But hade memento baako ha my friend say Joe. Ebra ye di no say obeye Attorney General no. Na me catch say Joe say oh we there. I believe say ebetumi ayeden aboa because in my mind no na me dwene say oba paper ne pass record na enye no. Obeye adwuma pa e de apepa saa bone na say the first time oba ya as Deputy Attorney General one way adwuma no. Na me dwene say obeba beye. Say Joe was also of the strong view say Felix them NDC full way no they don't care if they educated or not too. Once their party tell them that this is the agenda, that is the agenda they will go to. And so we must clamp on him. So we say let's give him chance. Oba ye first no be and say cases are near that court. Eye ono ne party ma. Edi bone a na asesi ka bia fa wo nsa ase ne ade a esese wo mu yi ano no Dominic Ayeni se ono de one omo akoba again obi a wabokro no no lawyer penin se one kronfo na atenase ene kronfo no an negotiate Ghana ye de niam bi di agro and niam bebre e ko backwards and people think it is politics e hona me yamu chichime no. Yeah, mine, yeah, done minor butu, and people think say, oh, your politics. Oh, now say NDC for Nayaba, and MP before more no you say, and MP before you say, and yes, yaba into no, my brother. The aye, you know. Ghana for the aye, Yamayani and Nawa, a bayadin, because. Enye Ghana kame kwesi amete hei wa wo hwe me kame nim se kromfo awi ade na court se kromfo no awi ade nti ontua it is not official pa na lawyer penia eso no na di asem na kromfo no tua ska ne se oh Cromford way the oil fanboy. Intimine na koshe demu assign deal. Inti sikano on 60%. Na on for 40%. Cromford. Mr. Remu, I deal with me person. I want somebody to make it make sense to me. Let me say it in English so that the non-account speaking can hear what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that if not for Ghana, I never knew, say, it is possible for an attorney general to sit down with criminals who has been convicted to negotiate payment. And guess what? Don't even recoup the whole payment. Says, oh, give me 60 of what you stole and keep the 40. You sit down with the thief and tell the thief that, yes, I know you stole $1,000. You keep 600 and give me 400. I don't think if Ghana was the personal property of Ayeni, he will make that decision. But he made that. Saglime, 200 million project, Collins Dauda. The moment we decided to push the thing in court, and the witness they were relying on decided to testify for the government against them, we woke up one day and that man was dead. Okodana Onyare. Tienio. Dominic Ayeni, hello Teresa. Dominic Ayeni. Tiu. Saglimena omokoji $200 million. $200 million you could see Saglima affordable housing. Sa 200 million na ansa no mu fra ba mu no ne yedi mu 197 million. Na je sikanasa project no so a omo anye. Pato wa join me be a share page ma me na be final show for 2025. Support me. Okay? Afei oh ye be court ye de ade na court ye wie. Ye de court no and ET Mensa former NDC MP for Ningo Pram and also the sports minister back then. Ebeka said there be NDC for na a dream. Omo di bone. The moment ET Mensa message ni ba no mu said there be say ya nhwe yi a ye de nkrofo ebetutum enu hunti. Almost started says Sadia. Let's play the reverse psychology on these people. Edine sio esesan ko mutumi man crofo kwotinem e no man crofo antinem edine ye dentinem me kan na wo makotue ska ama kwakwahwe apa Captain Jimmy awoti onua TV ama na the space ahomache 5 AM esum kabi what the dark sentabo esinani etwa peteshi eyimbie ni bi anda no community 2 there no wecha under na wie no ana yasiama no boka maka kire Captain Jimmy ni se wonya wi fonum untumi nto wi papa ma num wi enya by force wi num enye nse wi a Captain Jimmy no ono num no se wi na ya janto aso num eye wi a enkrofo num wi de fa dwene sometimes obi ko num wi papa na ni gina wa intelligent yibi and so squad we no nko awi de ye no ane akono mboka na ye di Jimmy e wo system no Captain Jimmy ekono no mboka ne anda ne ade awi ye no ana ode tawro esen ni ko mu ana obegina ho say Saglime no eseso mo mani pa kwotena ho emabunu chogboyi keep satana send you from. Is it fixing the country? So fix the country alliance or BB? So Mudino no. Fixing the economic, they be fix the country party for being crofobing. Hey, me Bruni I'm sorry. Ye kota glime ho, ye kotsina ho, ye be ko ye yankro na dia yane se Ghana. Dia yane say. Youth na otie Captain Smart, you say Captain Jimmy no. Otie no. Na junimu na yane say. Saglime ye dan bia ye wi a ubetumi akodam enti Captain Smart is fighting for the youth opese mebunu na ye nya baby dan ye koda Saglime Yan kwada agreement no mo awie. In Shiran Kenya me. And Hassan Ayarega, aka Mr. Batman. Eka said Debbie. Na edifice ni yenwie. Ampa. Onyame ya adom. Ena mebunu na mo ye mule di akire Captain Smart say ye kotena mo no. Ebi ko ho na emu say Debbie o. Na say dan no kura yenwie. Entokua ponim. Entokua windows po yanse say. Ensio a ye benom ni area ho ye light ye ntwe a dime 5,000 no. Yes, 640. Eno the fan is no de say cast ye plaster who paintia. Ye bet me the nipa come. But the problem is when we talk about settlement, it's not just about the structure. There are certain social amenities as I say here present day. Ne nipa to me atna kanea, toilet, market, all these things now they were supposed to be there. Into your honor mebunu who said they be Sir Captain Smart adada. Now guess what happened? Yeah, say ye be two agreement who say ye see calling down the normal passport near the idea ye pepe. And na onipa ba ko na come ho omo ye say dream because they be idea we dey mean to for me on ye. Intimate I will confess. The minimum will be an America coca. Minianum. Adia chin na be ma no ko achim. Waka ne techrema wewu afiri wiase. Onipa obeye witness abete calling down the moto no. Ye nim de aton no papa na ko. Attorney General yene ya. Ayene asem na make. Now. Ayene baya osisa asem na hu evidence wo ho. Na sese something ayi se munim na nanim se ayi nanim se wan ya pepa ho NDC for we MPB your friend is something ayi ehi o se ayi o he nanim a ayi pepe nanim ni na ayi nyansa papa bi ani ni trimiti nanim ni na eden ayi ye bepa mu na so monko there is nothing wrong and na ofree ni next week akoe by o see o Obey press conference. I didn't see MPP for ni baby or the mobile court. How? Ome diska. Now there is something that I don't like about Ghana journalism and our Ghana journalist. Me no ka say unim say ye papa Matthew Poku Prempeh omo de no ko yoko. Nsem mu bi kra mu ni. Aden na woman nya hwe aden na woman nya hwe ewo Matthew Poku Prempeh ho no woman fa meto abontin say oh ye chi Matthew Poku Prempeh so ko yoku na ye call ye na ye nya hwe wo no ho won say I know that they've kept it harsh because one more cut off from me I'm telling you MPP for MPs be brave. And I know mo dream so mbe nyom e de omo akotum. Na me ma hint kakra bi. Okay, oral bi. Ora, otu okra na utu ka mo sisi form e oral dia. Omo di oral no bom ho safo hene. E di tietia nkrofo bebre fa ho di so MPP form penifo ni bebre. My question is, are there na send this for the case no court? Na detention and mema na say anko no mu we di a omuntumi fa meto abonten say ye de Matthew Poku Prempeh ko yoko na so ye nya hwe wo ho ye the case we ko yoko so ye nya hwe wo ho because most of niama ye de komom owura na ye nkwase asem otan any government ye ni mu nyansa enti na no mo did say they will get something like that because say o de yes e ko gina court wa when him na egu ase Matisse, yes, we will say, in 10 years, hey, come here. You come and give her 2 billion. Ora, you are owing Ora. Yes, you, Papa, be a quati a pim, Sebio, or quati Nuko, no, at $1,000. Hey, there be and tears here, and see a friend who call Yoko, where we have fertilizer. Yet the choir, the Papa no cry, no phone, any Ghana, where we could divorce our ace, and near Prince or Ghana, internet, so Omrano, and Mbiasiakaye. This is not Ghana. My brothers, my sisters, all jokes aside, this is not Ghana. Enye Ghana ni. Yes, yeah, third class country, whatsoever they want to call us and whatever. But it's not. Hey, Yankasa, your former Bank of Ghana. Samokai, Addison. Oman Kubu ni fee and to the security cameras in that. And what think you? What's the Addison case BAB or Ghana? Yeah. Because even though say NDC for end to me and ya baby concrete, no. When we cheat half one, the only did say, so long as I have Fred Chema won't to me so I'm ready guilty. Deny your crown for yeah, Chema won't to me a crown for. I a attorney general say, obey investigated Chema won't to me a crown for. Mahama now a certain investigation body on a Sunday day or on your crown for, but so many answer and your politics. Okay, they been moving and Felix Nyabotre and Nyabotre, Sa and this way they are doing this planned out. Ominim the omo ye. Because school I call ye be an omo ye. Degree I J a be an omoji and Tada no mo kwande what oko school could did degree did be or some fine yejuma. Because they don't follow no laws. They believe everything should be bulldozed through. And Ghanaians clap for their stupidity. That is the part that takes me out. But say me when this even though say at the end and I will still pretend say a good thing. Nti me uvu. Yakubu makwaware adesua ya meyere mekomu gbo mean to me. Hawa sai emfa ne ho NDC nti ne komu mu. You see where we have gotten to. Oh, you teacher new. Na se sank ye mani skebi sika na mba but NDC into ayo kumenya ketale mu ma ade no you know that they are no so. Nti bia na afi yen aye we brochiri na ye hu na amane. Oh na bleda na bro nyen wo ye dan yo. Me afi we maka kire mu say munye me munye ma me kra. Afi we ne ye me ena ye 22nd me makra me to gift my me ntwa mo ntro. Akwati enko yie ba me o. This year enko yie ma me te eja mo ambabu an mo mabu abi. Because they say the enko kra. Nti se wo twa manim se bro nyen me be send this ka bi di abrewa e be ya den me ni se ska no. No se first ne de omu a last year na you kona kakra omu ndi 100 so omu ndi 50 we fantonsuo ene ni ho kila ene ni ho me pe kakra no kra na ene me nkai last time kra nsa kra ka ma no na woni di we ya na kota peteshi untumi kota peteshi and into this year the but or say because not buying and they will power very dangerous and deadly. Sir precedents no very dangerous and deadly because ube kun just to make somebody rich. Ube say back opportunity just to make a lying politician more rich. Let us be careful. How we are doing this thing, let us be careful. Dominic Ayeni was able to cancel pending cases against Sebe NDC4 and rather go after NPP people. And so far, the qua and fact. Now show me. Okayoake, I said it on this platform that what NDC is planning to do, and the reason why they don't charge people is because you charge you need evidence here, they be prosecute case no. And unti said the asa ye chita for na oma dwene ye left no. Ebe hunu sa aban ni bi bianka say oh ya koche Felix apia. Eh o ma che Felix ya che Felix aban we die Mahama is working no ano no. But echi no court wo ho. They say otumi ko prove case. And unto amoko wa no mo ko lose. But answer na ndis be ko lose wo court no. O person gu animu as kire wiase amansan ni na. Court of public opinion. Enya mra na de ye de kwa ye nwi ni ntino ye court of public opinion. And that is what Dominic Ayeni did. Na yankasa Ghana for no omo mfa nye yen. Mokai say ye wahana Kwame Esare A+. Ebe ka kire ese Dominica ye ni ye kromfo. Dominica ye ni ye tutu ni. Dominica ye ni ye ndabrabe ni. Dominica ye ni oya attorney general no ye koshi ni pa. Meboa. Obi actually dey over there. Well, Anka as attorney general, me the imagine me. Me credibility ehiame no. Kame de no court. Na A+ abechire baby a me je bribe to ya bribe. Unim the attorney general na kai. That boy, he doesn't know me. Hey, baby, attorney general buafu. Ade was saying, look, somebody tell A+. If you want to bath in the toilet, I'll bath in the toilet with him because me, I'm a toilet man. The country's top lawyer. Uji, the country's top lawyer. Or two obisa wa ye kromfo. No response wo de be man ne say, "Hwe, me na ofra me kromfo no." Okay. Me dia me do no got temu na me do. Me da got temu flat. It say plus opa. Bra got temu na me ne nko got temu. Ye nye ye hu fitantantan no bi hu say ye hu. That was his defense. Still Ghanaians were watching. And now me know what I say. Since your papa Odame a freeze our position, no, and please, this is record. International arbitrations me and son. Ayinia koni na we lusu ni na we wini ba kupo. Big international arbitration ayini. Any ato force in call ya woman call represent ye no. Me and sending in a you lose in the Abetana Gane, D and can was simple. However, that attorney general has the audacity to be pulling people with no evidence, but for them to be brutalized and criticized in the community. Dominic Ayeni. Now, you see, it will continue to be like that. Ghana, your reputation better form. So long as we have this type of leadership there, so long as they are there, this is what we are going to have. A lot of crises like this. International reputation is going to come down. Now, Dominic Ayini Enyanea. Just like we here and a special prosecutor here, you see a Jaben buyer. I have to talk to the media. You can see Brabeka say, Ghana for yes, Kisi Kasa. And I made the and I made the massam cocoa to be a no mabuegu. And I say me, I made the cocoa to know. I'm a bonin in Egui into an Adam Pemasem, you yate. And I draw my hammer by. Draw my hammer by the near June Sabia because they said here a green light. Because a brand and ad wohono. The Akisia Jabin to be catcher and they say, yeah, man in Yajuma. Anquanoma, you see me dear, but the McCrane in our bar for ye, maybe an swan, Meko. Yan Famasam no, yes, young Cofacan no Puriatema. You bones a man yet when I'm a cram about Yajuma Benama, ye, me near you. My sissy prison, Madame Crawford, but Cecilia da Paddy, Yakotuns you. MP for Babaya, Amadena Mammy, the Anias were Baba, and this can be Brigune, or no so, and also uncle you, ye, Kisia Jabe, Uncanoma, or the neck crab for you, or yet you beat me, never so long. Attorney General, so I started, yet Kisia Jabe in the enemy. All started with this whole thing. And I can offer a 10 years car. Can offer a 10 years car. Can offer a 10 years car. Oh, yes, go here. Cathedra. Yeah, you be very afraid you're changing from cathedra. Can offer a who bomb? Can offer a okay, ni who bomb why any day charge no. charge me. Wo can Oforiata, my charge will say where we are ABCD, me court document in the papers in Afraid TV3 for journalists, and I know afraid say Obama, but I actually be to Facebook, mommy. I'm in the next coming days, I'm about to charge Ghana for me pacho Muntiha mame. I'm a Williams Walker, Muntiha mame. 2 months ago. At the end, and the say Jabin ever catch or say in the next week, he is coming to formally charge Ken Oforiata on the SMLD. Me pacho me boa. Dr. Sakufu, at the end, and the say Jabin catch or see all the charges ever be charged finally, or Banwa be charged wine, or Banwa be charged a year Ken Oforiata. 2 months in here. Or yes, our press conference in 2 months in here. You're in charge in the still. It's now I say you're deporting them down. You're deporting our baby, wouldn't and our baby was say. And then about them some no. Not Ken Oforiata ba. Now on the handcuff a good and sat. Not TV3 for a chat. Ken Oforiata handcuff good and sat. Not TV3 for the atwa thing. Now okay, Ken Oforiata enemy agree as I say the handcuff at one and sat. Just that. And you people think somewhere where we okay, we are no bit no can kwase some chire wo di sa boni we ya wo di se nya me be ma wo watch the boy and this for munim nyansa obi nya hwe na wo pese wo please wo nkwase afans akwase ampa for na wo muti parliament ntumi ntro ye din no wo pese wo satisfy wo muti ko for obi be twe na bo so obra wo ni evidence. Hey, 2029 Ghana be the say. Because this time they be different. Oh. Dr. Bawumia, you better prepare, oh, daddy. We are not going to joke with you this time. Oh, oh. And my learned colleague, now after no marking, I be tie. As a lawyer, foko te pampe, every now be kick a brofo. Lawyer, confuse you can't say a foot to honor. Do me baby do honor. We must also be stupid when we come to power. Deal stupidly with NDC. No moves and no one about them. We must deal furiously with them. It's not going to be diplomacy. We don't need diplomacy when NDC goes back into opposition. No, we will not. The same way the Malay Endra, let me just throw this in. Last show I'm here, Endra me was me a friend. Munti he or fremia. Now where's my man why or then? That's my man why or then? I'm a go papa me nyon kasa. Na me say there. Or no am ni ti kuruma no no ntumi ne won kasa. Me na wo no be fro so ne me kasa. Na Japia na no nim say my man warning say ni me ko kama ha ma asem. No be ye no so be defend my ha biwa. Me be ni fi opa me ne be ba be ne poto wo ni fi o. Oh yeah, me papa sa na me ka kire no. Me ka kire me papa plain because papa wey ye di na do atem no afre akwasi won de omo ye. Akwasi enti de NDC for ye wo omudi na do atem ya wo ya ye di ba omi atem ya wo ya ye di MPP atem ya wo ya me betina di NDC atem be akwasi na say adwuma wo ye e na nya di atem wa di oni pen so omudi atem na wo ba be bona amane so maka tro this time my mama frɛ me Japia me ka tro my father is also Kwesi Apia senior and I'm me junior Rabi ye be di na do atem na ya wo ya usunsun ntumi nka. Me better also can be pepe na or friend from me catch them me say munnim. He say baby I made munnim na mo be frame and I could see to down. Juma me dim wo no. And they know it. Into me this time they will not come in because look at what these people are doing. Ye ni evidence you. Look at what they did to Cecilia Dapa. Say mami poto. Ye kokotwa ne hofton. And you think that God will watch such evil people to sit without them being punished? God doesn't work like that. The God I serve does not work like that. And that's why they will keep dying. And I make a reason I'll bet you they be mentioned about me won't see a woo. Me could dia dance krumun could di tron to be son sen because of politics. Into some quasi a wound me would be. A brand so no yankopon na don na bon wo frame ya. Obe frame mamako. But me kwesi apia me nwu because me kodi obi ho dance crew mo kodi throw their two obi so. Ya no me fit 10 commandment na ewo mo. Enu nyonko ho dance crew mo enim. Ewo. Na me ni obi ho dance crew mo ntinyankopon wo nkume. But basentele no bebre no bebre na we cross stroke ni dey say ma say cry dem ati say otumite na hwe che mu e mu hu hwe and this for mu hu hwe you make catch them playing. Oh there be I'm not God to tell who will die. But God don't like ugly, so the people that do ugly God will kill them. It's not me. Onyame ompa de tantan, onyame ompa bone utie enu nti me kwesi me nkodi bone enyame befa so they strike me, and I'm not God. There be until I make say me wu nkwase ewu sa nkwase ewu ni me wu bi kame wu bi anka me wu 2007 nkwase ewu me wu anka me wu no 2007 there be ebre no so se bi nyankopon sa kwase e di abaye na asase so no we a obefrɛ me right away, and I would answer that call gladly if that time comes. But me nko say obi with no evidence keke me can be just to incite people against people keke there be esunsun sanso na yehu na omunwie ye NDC ato ire nchem no ensanya fe na ebe start boni a wo mu di ye ntra wo mu atwa na ada wo mu ada nkrofo e wisi nyanka na o manye school bi ko ye be dada ye say ye be te dokono so ntimo fa ye mra. You bet that dance you be postum automatically into mon fire mra. You bet that dance you be to market to into mon fire mra. And then 1 year down the lane, NDC for said they be into me yet. Name mummy and cast into me yet. Instead, movie science I didn't know we say Kufu Aduna ye. A Kufu Adunti, Baumienti, a Kufu Adunti, Baumienti, a Kufu Adunti, almost government for 1 year. They are in government for 1 year. And like I said, NDC will not get away with anything. Ayeni be press conference. Me kurana me dream say press conference we are obey no. Ebe yes it anyway dey you. Eba ya yes say I rabe. Neba. Video no po e. Neba. Now, me kote ya. Yes, chairman won't to me. Chairman won't to me I then. Yes, say chairman won't to me so wako ye fu. And I wako Exim Bank akoji loan. Na ebra okoji loan no. Na on register a fu no. And as a farms na okoye na on register e. And o de koji iska no. And unti eye krono. Attorney General epese or pursue eno. MPP people, you need to start valuing me because my spiritual IQ na very, very higher. Aspiring. Mo kai say we must start say want to me case when I'm catch them say. Sa dia we your mu ye frustration. Na omo be wie na Ghana aboka ye be se akodi want to me judgment debt bi o meka na samokaya. Want to me case call ye big want to me I did not tum ya bet want to me oh yes season and third year yes season the socks boxer cry man in shebi you right. And I know I'm call court here. Ethiopia I say want me there I bet I say enya ne there properties bi omoka say want me there enya ne there bio enti technically no mummia madwene mu ye mesra mu ntie ne ye technically no what the Attorney General is trying to do is to go on a fishing expedition because they are not doing so okuramu concrete. They are not doing so okuramu concrete. Anko betumi di aye den obetumi di aye bibi no on to me nya bi on ti sa de ayam pe bibi fo from famrem And until Sadia, I said, won't me aqua loan. Me catch rose a sa and this fool we no. Oma dwene nye adwuma. Omo nwene ade ho tutu. Omo nwene ho tutu. Omo kind of just, they just speak it out there with the intention say omo low 2x4 no ebesum normal the IEBB. That is what the problem is. Because ade anka me dey be clamp to me no man to me. Inti saa de a me mpa bibi foforo say na wuntumi ayibi na me sremu metiwe me se me pese me ye farming invitiase no invitiase farming no na me se me ye Felix Turkey farm na chere se kwesi me koyen kro eno na me se me koyen na me de me document. And I say, me de me qualifications, I say bank to me mamiska. Ako chere bank. Na bank na ako mu process mu. Ya tuya we wa hane ade ade. Ya process loan ne de amame. Me kodu fie na mu say Diva thanks. Ade na me yen kro keke. Ade na nka me yen bibi foforo mfa den emfa nka ho. Nti saa de a my initial plans and kameye kro nko na asesa. Me pese me de nwan kakrafra. Me pese me de mponche kakrafra. Me pese me de adanko kakrafra. Me pese me de those other yin kakrakra den efra. Nti saa de a the name of the company will definitely change. And until I decide say now I'm going to register this company at Master T. Sometimes who to me start business. Unregister you, but what start business to see how well you do. Who say 8 months there be idea you bet me yen say my main fact and document into so. Now mean to me telemu. Enti say me later on me kwaya madwene so okay. Me here no be na me the other one beba beka ho a. It will change from Felix Apia sorry. It will change from Felix Apia Turkey Farm to Abia Felix Apia Livestock. Into no net say me to me yen other more ne ade ni na den edekam. Na me ko register attorney general say adenti. E na me ko giska no. Na me register me business no. Enti sika man ko je ne government ho. Man je no government ho. Man fa government krata ne ko je ye. Man fa krata ne ko je you. Me de mea me ho. Me guarantee bibia me na me de koye. And I yehwehwe mu de ma me loan no. Attorney General wa bon no nim de obeye no. O se wo gina no so not the process wuntumi. O da so gina o se Attorney General has a case against wuntumi. Ma dwene na enye adwuma. Na NDC for so when we say yes, omo current membership a omo kura no, wo mo adwene wo form. Omunim said their current membership, they are low-minded, like people in the society. The Aube came here when you say jump, all they say is how high. No section of anything. The way Aube can, they just take it just the same way as you said it. And that is why they are able to do that. Because catch me, let me miss what I'm saying. Say me kwesi apia. Makwa akwaje obi kurabo siana mintu ya no enya aban minister aban lawyer ene bechi mi o there be onipa ko ne de miko police station ana mebwa the appropriate authorities na police ba bechi me say aseme sister wo kodi onu nisika na untu ya ye enti ni sese ne ye do be court na ye kudi asem no na court ahyew na wetua sa na eko eho na eko that is the longest it's going to go. Now they are trying say if you take it on the leg of fraud and false pretense, wound to me the does not satisfy that condition of Attorney General to be even interested in such a case. Adding here. 1. Chairman Wound to me as a businessman went into the bank with his business acumen, and as with the business plans, say opeso okoye farming, or what this amount of land or the whole document actually assassinini ewaha edi omako verify ni bibi okay assassin wo goes through the process. Now ye discan mana then I buy moon a beji says cano. Nanya bank nimpo, and your bank no. And your bank and Rebecca say, oh, yeah, they won't to me court Sebio court because Obedi is cano not unregistered the company. How? That even how? Since when did that even become a law? You see? Yeah, nananka. Chema won to me sa time I was cutting salon no. Impo. Odi ye juma. Etsi who profit ni ade and am find it and am on cover sa ade na e different. Momo de yare say enye se won to me akoye bibi legal e phone e wo ho me we phone video ha. Anka chance o man ka me body a kire mo. Me we phone no the stocks ni ade o ye me woni ni na wa ha. I can show you. There's the evidence is there. You know, or J and not unregistered company no. Until I buy after case no, and so then I want to me and register the company. Now Ghana companies will be bank for a year so Bologna are there to only nana are register, but they are making profit from the state. Are they not selling? Meboa free enterprise. One more year your business see obi wa. Or ye baba unregister ye back or ye baba. Or hairdressing saloon, or one color, one term, my dear, but unregister. Like how? A ban is saying any Ghana air foot to this level. But again, said the American, you know, when it comes to Chema to me, Mahama. One of Muhammad's nightmare. He just can't stand the young man. Muhammad cannot stand the young man. Arahu seme woman and say, Yenia is a sanke your bone to me home by no. Yes, and yes, they want to me too no. And I want to me I could show gold. And I want to me I say into Yamfanenko. They are breaking your strong guys in your party and building this, and you see nothing wrong with it. Yemfa wun to me kotum, yen say wun to me, yema wun to me nya basa, yen titri wun to me na chesa na nimu wa senya poto. Na ye are buying sign moka because they are yina aswa ye de grinding in na nya papa. Into peso suye ya obetumi suye. It is sad though. It is sad. We have an attorney general that wants to bring Ken Ofori-Atta to Ghana who hasn't been charged. No court has pronounced anything on Ken Ofori-Atta. When it comes to Sedinam Tamaklo, she stole from Ghanaians. The evidence is there. They are not asking Sedinam Tamaklo to come. But they are asking us to go and bring a sick Ken Ofori-Atta so they can do media prosecution and have the media just destroy this man. Yentete nanonfa tete kura enwu. Mesem when this for no Ken Ofori-Atta say ne onyame mpengu owu amobebe kotutwa nam na area na ebi amode amobere koye nimu. Abayifu okuo mo wi nipa nam eye mo hallmark. Enipa wu a mompe mojegu ana mope yenim se ne Ken Ofori-Atta wu a mobenya mo etamo de bi kura be yeseto e de amamoma de akọ school because an kenye sa abayisem ne nkwasi asem wi a sakata eye den na wo ka kire me se men charge no ba me pese me de ne ba na mo de camera to no so na Ghana for adwene ho for yenye ne se Ken Ofori-Atta yi bi born ntina o ma akọche no just that's all. Then tete na papa no fa tete ya na onwu because omo kronfo ba ako ekowu jail Victor Salome We are there, you didn't go to Nuku. Yes, we are my MPP neighbor, Kunko Wuni and Caseo, Kodil Nuku. Yeah, that's all. You call these human beings, they are not human beings, they are demons. Omo adamon in kabechire obron sam rototo nankasa. What's in a home dear go on so as party ma and umudi diganenya. Lithium now benyana yes yabema 10% ya. And this is said baby, you pay 5%. Utie. Lithium, you been at 10%, but there be 10% in the door, so do you buy near the about 5%. Monsanto, no, no, papa. All the good things we did, these people rubbished all, and they are here again, telling us Ghanaians, say they are a better alternative than the MPP. No videos me and Sebi amebebo. And then yeah, my final said I'm making my final show for 2025. After and then I maybe till next year. Yami yadoma. Mebo videos and then I had discussing a credit. Maybe I never be phone lines not to na mo amope say mobuano tumi aye den aboa ebio systems and culture. I wouldn't have mentioned your name because today's show I want you to go straight. But I will just help you learn something and upgrade your mind. Okay. And say Mujai Jimmy, no. Okay. See, you. Chairman, what did you say when bondholders were dying a few years back? Is he more human than them? Well, factually, as it stands, there is no death recorded of any bondholder. Say it no be bond sunti wewu. Eyekasa politics propaganda. But as a concrete thing, no, there is nothing like that. 2. Debt exchange program was a voluntary action. And yet by force. And until those who did not sign up still had their old arrangement. Nothing was touched. Those who decided to help are the ones who got affected. However, the country Ghana was able to make money, which you, this stupid NDC government, is using for foolish things such as pumping 10 billion into the city and not getting no results from it. So unless your grandmother died, and if your grandmother didn't die and you say she died, that she would die. I've told you people, NDC for will be more because of what you have done. You can't say you grow. More. I'm telling you people, we are in Ghana. Okay, say NDC where we. Okay, say that is the end for them. Everything is gonna be gravy. Aren't you surprised? Say with all the powers they have in Parliament and in Ghana, they can't point to any good things they are doing. They can't. Okay, so yeah, buying papa ba. And then I buy papa ba. Dollar and swaba from. I buy papa ba. Ya tete ni amaso. Oh, the camera could just so the before say yeah, Tori. Obaba ko emitie no ose ono. Ne niama no aban we ba ye no beka se wane agu ho. Obi pom mi surprise po ni adin na scan ni ho ebe den na onipa ko na ye den onipa ko na to bi. Nentio. O de yanfa ne se ye ni na ye jimifo. We have 2 countries. Bako emu edin. Akufo Addo memo. Dabi emu edin papa. Min tumi kure yo. Nso na ye to. Oton a ye to. Udidi. Aban foforo aba. Sa aban no. Emre mama memo nie. Amemo akonna. Amemo sonno. Amemo we di obuo. Amemo chuperu. Amemo muchumudu yo. Na ere amemo no. Yentia teacher for ka. Anese for yentia yeka. Ye development di ya na ma yentia. Eje di force ye de ma ni begu a yento. Kroma fo ni se bro nya idi aye din yo na de ye be di kura ye den. Me pacho sa country you we emu din he na nka we nyansane a wo betine. Minim se NDC fo ni bebere no. Omo be chusu baabi a omo ho akire omo ntumi ndidi. Omo ntumi nto no. Eno no be chusu because se onya kochusu de anane boy de no tumi to beka se ne saade a MPP for amemo is better than them. Nti yanka se baabi baabi a na ekomode me no mu eye no na ho na me party won't even though say ekomode me ntumi ntua me bill no me wo NDC nti eye. It is sad what we are doing to ourselves. Ya the more hwirem na youth na wo kwama no babunu na wo kwama no so no so na dwene kɔ otikrumu ha upper sports bet ni nye de bia na wudi onyame ayi wadom na wudi kakra na ya tu bibi enna no me hwɛ boy ba akoso de o say enna mahama ba yo muntumi ndi bet mahama ba yi ampa me ankasa mahama ba yi me nkai se me di bet ba akokra da de bia edi me tumi kɔ fa obi ase obi a utim se utusu ye ni na ase aka Real Madrid uni mitima Real Madrid no mobo Levante the last team in the league unhu de ebeye na John Mahama ko shira bet ne so obetwa na Levante ache Real Madrid de twa no 1 solo on che ni 2 po no aka say ka na de 1 Real Madrid bebo posa over posa na game na pon eno na nsanka misu ene na nsa obi a bibi atuto yi amame Benmet ayi sa boy ni Ghana ni boy ni etim no ayi my friend saying ayi gbe ni boy semenyo bogo meni age kwesi me ko carry 3000 kamen cash po kamen cash ye ma me cash out ni po kamen cash sa John Mahama honhom aso da me na menim say no honhom na ekuti abet for no na Benmet for atwemanim amasika 3000 atwene ya kamen tisupo etere na onim de ya me ya ne say wo mo tie ya na ade a no mo ma me cash out of $1,500 to $2,000 no all of a sudden ade na tia ba e ba say 49 you said me say me ko check na ma sen ababi o me ba na we dodge kura. And this say my who say me twa no mama ba ko asay because say ba ko say at least on mama bibi kakra because when me twa say ba ko say ya kan nya twe kura no anka menya be 1,000 bi ana say 800 bi e de ato me ho nti what na ye the betting tax ebe dada o ye the betting tax ebe dada o the e-levy be now. Semakus, why don't you stop him? Semakus, I grow and easy how. Oh, easy. No, yeah, mo they are bet for communo. Yeah, say a kind of young kaya semo, Semakus. I the obedient a jai. Semakus. It's a system, not the iron. I saw the ultimate trade and Yama. Because I say Chinese will to you try unique to Mrs. Media machine mudi so ube che unique to me media. Oh, Janka we na ne Janka umua to me $100 be. What they are settle 1 or 2 be. I thought that to me 200 they are I feel crowd from January to now be say. Be say. Wycliffe, yawo, mo de mo some moon trabi nti mo nim de we ate ka mo twa bet ni dia ka mo be hu but that is what bad luck brings. And then you are paying 1 cedi on each liter, but you couldn't pay 1 cedi on 100 Ghana or 200 Ghana. We are in a country buying be better now so. Ne core policy se kran as we speak has not been implemented. as we speak. And near man almost say enye. And near almost more ceremony was our better. Some no be na me any problem. Me impede amoye ne pid in no cra. Oh my God, they own him the tia. The bro nyano de ya fi we bro nyana akoye no. Oh there my me fan to cra na me ye me. Core things ya oka so wo be ye no. Uti the core business also obey no ontumi nyeye rather dia na ose enye wo position no afi no eye ne kese pa ya wa ha na yede ofanko nsanwam road ebae me pa cho manwa NDC for say mahama ba ya na wabeye sa kwan no mebo a mebo video bi wa ha na yen hwe say no kra yanko.
It was here on Wednesday. That was the 3rd of December.
So the president was there 3rd of December, Muntie.
And that time we had done 77% complete.
At that time, no normal 77% completion. Where your contractor no what's happening to know NDC way. NDC kake akutami ewufo. Muntie ha. Contractor na all yes happening say. Mo President Mahama eba ho on the 3rd of December. Na obedru ye no na maye up to 77%. Inti here started free yanko.
Okay. Right, so from last week Wednesday, we are just doing some work. We are here to quantify the percentage. But as of last week Wednesday, the percentage of work was 77%. Yes, so we are on course.
And are we still working with a timeline to communicate it to government? Are you confident about finishing works within the timeline?
Yeah, hopefully we're working with the rate at which we are working. If without any force majeure or like the act of God, excessive weather patterns that may hinder some few progresses, we are working towards the completion. And this trade that we are doing in the next 4 days, we should be able to finish the asphalt works, and then before we open the traffic, we'll have to put on the line marking so that we can dedicate each carriageway with their driveways. So we don't want to block again, come and finish at a certain point and then go back and block again. We don't want to do that. We are approaching Christmas as well, so we have to be very careful about the traffic that we get in this area.
Me pacho ya papa Asenso Boache ene Abuja last month or last 2 months omo be kom to kwa bi pa parliament na Abontini na mokai. As at that time na NDC for ba power no utie now the completion of it is 75%. MPP for abemu no na 75%. That Abuja no kraba parliament no the obeka ye no. So I was surprised. Say you to me catch NDC for say John Mahama ba January ya no wabeye sa kwan no nsa wo mu kwan na ama na to so sa ye me wanwa o take credit and at the all ye kwan na beka say since January na mo ba ye no now no from 75% afemu do 77% teacher say 2% pen on mo ba ye o maye nanso Al Gaddafi oye neutral. Ono di oye neutral. Oteha. Utie. Ojina mi page so. Keka nkwasi asem. Omo na omo gidi se Mahama edi 1 year. Aye nsanwam Ofanko road no waye ni na within 8 months. Omo ba abemu no na ye 75% complete. Contractor ne say do 77% complete. My question is, how then does NDC go outside and jubilate over a project? The omo beton ye kura no womu nyenwie ye womu aye 2% pe. But almost say yam fam womu say yo mu projects. E be isem no. Why NDC why? It's a multi de Pia, my Mose, Mobet, Ghana, Sa, Fiti Rollins, a pencil, Mokunkuyan, and Nanamode, or here do so poor, just the me and Pasiakika, and a young penny, your best tie, your baby say, and Pasia Samon for so long, these people are still on it. What the fuck do you people want? What type of brain is this? And then they think it is politics. How the fuck is that even politics? How the fuck is that politics for you to see, say, as penny, a coin, and yes, 6 months, but sometimes a coin to me take it 2 years. Now what about a coin now? You, but also young for credit, the man said, why a coin? A German Mahama has done the rule. How? A day and Yansa Bene. Nyansa be pane so wo se wo ma me wo o dwene kwa chire penny wo fie wo da wo da sunya so dwene so da ye papa. How the fuck do you tell me say o beton ade at 75%? O beton ade 75% o. After 1 year and at 77%. O say ye wo na wo ye bibia. How? And you people think they are not going to die? More things are going to meet them. More minimum empire here, but me say 2026 because hey, until they come out to confess and plead, especially in Nanado, their problems will not stop. Members need the munya. Members need the munya. They are who go on my nisono. And to be a better, believe me, I'm promising you that. I'm promising you people that. And Charles, if Ghanaians are discerning, they wouldn't bring John Mahama and NDC back, your political party. I know right now, all of them, almost so you neutral. But or or you neutral power, but or campaigning about one political party. Me kodi obi ho dance krum ntimi nwu. Me kodi obi bone ntimi nwu. Me nyame amesom ne se bone aketua ne wuo. Na me kodi obi a ho dance krum ndi obi abone ne de. Me ho son. Na mo amaye bone no na he said bas and telling market campaign no, and they are still not learning. You see why I say they are foolish. Ghana for mutie me. When be Jamaica say NDC for no, we majority na omo adwene nya adwuma no. Omo yakwasi ampafo kade. Enkwada ni bia yes ade we na yare abobobobo omo ebi anya stroke ni ade. We NDC ni You know, say there is a cloud, a dark cloud befalling you and your party. Near Melko, woo, and now no Muslim meeting. Not a whole beast. Well, where to near Pamamo Brubia Kumbino, you still don't see anything. More call my neighbor, not 10 years, 2 in a museum. They think it's politics. These people think it is politics. Because Sawoka Treme said NDC and MPP are the same one. Excuse my language, but we are boa. And I'll give you the reason why we are boa. NDC a political party, that one you got it right. MPP a political party, you got that right too. Now we measure them by the KPIs, and now we measure them by what they have done. As we speak, every major social intervention policy benefited Ghana, whether it being free healthcare, whether it being free education, whether it being LEAP, whether it being F-Cube, whatever intervention, it is NPP Nedeba. Ebio, Baako promise o say me ba me free education. Say you ba no ye free education no. Baako say me ba me Women's Bank. Wa pass 2 budgets. Nini na otwe sika kakra de me Women Bank no. Nanso ye ni ba bia Women Bank no. How are they the same? Tell me how they are the same. One said, I will bring drone. Hey, drone, ni diamo buo. Wamu di becha maho. Wamu di bechicha ma pictures. Ye wa na drone naba. Na drone ni ye juma. Obi su says, me ba. Me de 133 ene beba. 133 ni ye den. Same job, 3 shifts, 3 people. Wa pass 2 budgets. 133 no enim. Also, your politicians are the same. And then stupid by force. And let me group all of them into one so I can say they are all the same. Because if I say NDC is good, people will laugh at me. People will think that I'm stupid. So I would just say that, oh, most people think that all people are the same. You know, hello. And you're the same. Obako ba ye no o ma dokono bo ko soro meboa ba ko so oba o no dokono no bema sebe dokono ne bo aye den sebe aba fom when to me anye also politicians are the same how and also sa logic ni free like I'm like sa de ni free like ade the one who say we need to ade asoko we need to who like I mean what type of politics is that? That is why you are not sensible. Charles, I was going to give you some chance, but I see you are not sensible. Nanado knows that it's not his own pocket money. That's why he decided to use it for the betterment of the youth. And that is why the free education only gave us children who were passing. Nanado never stood anywhere to say, and or they call it free education. In any case, that's Mahama, or is Mahama going to use his pocket money to do the 133, since you are saying it's not from them? Nana do nim say sika no ebekọ politicians ho utie na omo edidi no rough into no say yemfa nhwe obe school na mo say mo mpe to how can he come and say was the money they come from Ekufu? I don't know. He's a prudent manager. No president uses their own pocket money to run a country unless your brain is as low as John Mahama's. Because John Mahama and Kwane wa adwene wo from where tantan or non dia who can they make sense to him. Yes, insulting people makes me sensible, especially when the people I'm insulting keep showing on all fronts that they are stupid. And this is your last time. I will not even call you out again because you don't deserve my attention. Now let's get into more stuff. Yefriwa. Yanshe. Where there?
News by Honorable
Mepacho Ebio. MPP for buy, you know. Yeah, the idea be buy your friend of 1 district, 1 factory. And that's so, you know, let's know maybe. Okay. 1 district, 1 factory. Okay. Initially, when we said, say, you buy 1 district, 1 factory, no. They are NDC for kind and say a sloganarian, a 419, and ya no credit. Me patrosano mukai, Mr. A woman who said some of the companies now started by Jata Cement, Kantanka Cars, Dako Farms. The Casa de Europa was new. I just want to mention the old ones, you know. Bakui, I could move on to me. Textiles, okay. Now, Ubibeka Sada na Ubo Jata. Se uko ready Jata Cement. They are almost campaign in the BA, say commercial. It was in 2021. Another than Bemo. Alan Tremantin was part of the ministers because that was the trade minister who went to open Jata Cement. in the remarks of the owner of Jata Cement, Ibrahim Mahama, the wealthy man said it, say yes. They themselves also did enroll in one district, one factory. And that is why on machines near the they were able to get what? Port duties cleared. Not only that, not only that, they also made sure, say, man, tax holidays for 5 years. MPP for Omoma Ibrahim Mahama Kantan Kawan when they decided to go a wild production, 5 years tax break, so that only to me a fancrophobia be the yeah, this Sanyama way in the not still NDC for say one district, one factory, it's never true. It doesn't exist. As someone no more can it does not exist. Okay. Afe ya wo hosa na ehu se kasa di ropa for no mo di potato ya na no mo de ya chips brodo ne ade almost started the product eba sebe market so na still akwabra minta akando we gina wo se tro Sam George se tro nyame ncha de ye call Sam George a constituency kokoye iron plant ewo ho esan koye we pharmaceutical company one under one district one FO ewo Sam George ho nini na Sam George say enya nokre one district one factory now ye wo mu an chief bini ebetna obi ho wa sempa obi you can feel fruit in the one forget to now. They say the one done in Cranton couldn't go. Hey, Microphone say Microphone started product. Omo. The next week, you call market here. You can feel fruit juice now. Your packaging fine your way. Now again, this is my worry. Initially, NDC said it is not there. Now, the product of the one district, one factory is in every store. Me kwa brochire, me kwa Walmart, me to kumfi fruit juice we brochire. Evidence. Still, they don't want to accept said evidence, anything going on. No. Because so many could to me say, one district, one factory, do what? It defeats their purpose of trying to come back to power. And even though it's not traffic lights, MDC ni kofia, yeah, they casted the roper, yeah, do product, run the minimum work, yeah, they conflict produce, run the minimum work, well, made in Ghana, one district, one factory, or say on the need that company, or this into. As a matter of fact, the chairman can a supply company no raw materials. Still, no, we will never agree to one district, one factory here. We will not. How does that even work? Mommy, I know in your politics, and you know, in your politics, Jimmy, the product you claim was never there. It's now on the market, we can see. You still want to convince us, say, Adiana, you no be cry, who cry, and can say, how? Ghanaians, why? How? I don't get this thing we are doing to Ghana. What do you find? It's not MP before chatro. But Adiana no musu mu chatro no. Ebia beja man suma wahu. What will be a mum? What's who end this inti? Only to muda never. And I want the 215 this. No, man, they have to die. Nah, man. And say be brave. Especially like what Siampa for no matter what journey at the Ama partner, say be brave. Yari, no more because say young get because the some grow for we have free system no more. Don't name call baby, Uti Tribi on Baba Sania Feno. Uti Tribia, one Baba Sania Feno. And Nana Addo is no longer in government. But I can assure you, the beneficiaries of one district, one factory are Omoye MPs, Edin Namebubui. John Dobelu, Okaho, Kwabena Minta Akando, Okujeto Ablokwa. My my friend is saying, the Oka say, Abba Fuseni, he's no longer in parliament though, but yeah, Okaho. Sa enkreni mami we. Is it Donya was a Doni? Well, na Donya was a oye. I'm so nene right now, my deputy, meaning so a chief whip was a deputy chief whip was one of them. Oba bre we bi sa asa on person obeba brewa. We have finished in a bar mekayo or no so ka home. Yankasa MPP for so your MPs no 6 ediom ho jimu a almost so no omo ye adwuma na hade onyankopon pe boni nti ma wu se enne NDC for baaye no eniama na omo si enni ho a omo didi na Nado attempt the ball na bro ni na no. Now they themselves are coming out to accept. As I speak to you, video ya me bebo ye Kwabena Minta Akando. Edi na Kwabena Minta Akando aye. Planting for food and jobs. Oji skanibi. Odidu ya emo. Akando ya odidu ya emo. The same Akando. Esenya one district, one factory whom they enya huska emani be rice processing factory. And they are testing in Yamani in area to say on also FDA approve say. No no they test and then they do it to me the large scale produce. Into a candle any just say ne or one district, one factory or the process into the whole project betray. Dear Yana say. Or no Kwabena Minta Akando na or dada or say MPP farm for baby papa be a mano. Also did you know. One word to me and planting for food and job huska at the adrem fool cause or MP. Or no croya senior the sea factory no because of one district, one factory. When yan the machines are started processing, ama ende ye per company owners ye Ghana Kwabena Minta Akando eka hubi. Patobeka chere say Sebium prediasa. Nana Akufo-Addo one district, one factory in New York. Munte Kwabena Minta Akando. Patom yanko. Listen.
Okay, so this is a local rice.
Local rice.
I plant it. And I process it. Package it. And I sell it myself. This is highly nutritious. It is without additive. It is without any artificial additions. You know, no preservative, no additives. This is a fresh rice, fresh from the farm.
Fresh farm.
Fresh rice. And I think that we must begin to produce some of these things in our country in order to save our economy. We have no single reason to import a grain of rice from anywhere.
Kwabena Minta Akando said, there is no reason we should import a grain of rice now because onoswenya factory to import ne de ebeko from. Akando dum ya na sami dem fika ho. Ebra ya koya debt exchange program no. Some of the reasons and as some of the actor we took nene say eniamani bia yetumi ya ne Ghana no yankokrama ye be cut importation of those products. Mo kai sa press conference na sami dem fi be ye no. Importers mon sorry Nana Addo peso ogumu adwuma ene de omo so mo ma ye importo and na MPP eni ho NDC for a health minister dina ha say yanto made in Ghana rice because it's also factory now after 2 years and the rice eba the same project that was not there. Mama ya ye boni o say bufu tantan bi aye de koto sa animu sa abafun we no tale mama ya ye boni. No jokes aside, Mama ye diewu. Mama ye diewu pa. And next me a single thing I echo so correct to Ghana. One single thing. Okay, you almost $1. Dollar na obi to the free woman. And the acquire Juma will be memo nipa ni scanner. I'll find the Juma nipa kono. And who he achen will bad education. And when Timahama per crime is to the failure will back. Cause who Nicole Mass our uncle tertiary. Well, failure by ya. But politics in tea. What can one want to say will banner Dutch and say? More JDA. Everything these people spoke against. And normal buyer, they are doing it. And near mom say, yeah. And then this for say, yeah, because yeah. Then you sit there and you tell me, say, all politicians are the same. I'm sorry, grow up and grow up your mind. My mindset in change. Why? Nyanyan sakakra o wadwene. Because who did Jimmy? What the wadwene no? What they dear Bruno and Cathy everywhere. Nyansa ne a free with it. Ebio. Another one I'm a debaba. Adia ya me be watch them. Mr. Ramon, over the weekend. That's right. The battle video ya with Ibrahim Mahama. I want to know my boy. Come on, I hear both about the Kamawa. That's for extra class. Back is another down one what they are today. I know I believe me Koyebi and Kamiku. Ntino Ibrahim Mahama. Neba Mahama family nyamin shra mo papa one more ya there one more tre MP before how to chop money one more tre skedie how are you disca how are your family and friends no correct tie ye wo kromu ha ena his excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo neba yes, sir, or no, our creative art home nyansa. Enti, or the ano never buane papa bine. And it's a code no one and na ostres riska na odi be painti Ghana, ye painti ye morals near dear edugugu, war honia dear graffiti, ne all those things, no ekoko so kama a beautify Ghana. And ye beka tre say. Yay! Akufo-Addo the contract 5 million or the amount the banner that be 25 million. So often penti Ghana. Hey, $25 million. Ye the year pay na be anko. Sami Jamfi ye ne nimsa before and be wo na ne yemu atuo. Ebe mia na sa ne SDA TV haircut tantan no. Sami Jamfi ye ne be bronze bet na ho. Oh, Kwame, bra Kwame, this thing is too much. You know, just say Obi, so what should do here corner? Kasa, na president about 25 Obi, man, I'm coming through $25 million. So on Fenko Pinti. Obi so I know a planke all of a sudden, Okoye lawyer ni mo no Obi so adwene nya adwuma bi o critical questions. Because any serious journalist that na company ben ministry ben and a man is our contract no ye ntimi amfa no antudwa na so ye cut to Akufo-Addo and then the master say almost the $25 million ya fa $25 million e de amane ba so Fenko Pinti Ghana say ne ena ministry ko a man is our contract no e the contract no ho ne ama beba de aye ni say ne ena baby a your coffers are 25 million na man no omo de ho particulars beba ye nim nanso ye ke no edito na ado so edubire bi Sami Jamfi sheda fa paper ohun say yesi dan fufuro bi ana wakọ edan we hwan dia oh edan we ye kwawuni papa bi dia papa ne din de ado mensa sa ne din de ado no no atro Nana Addo ebusuani no ne din de Addo okay hwa no hu so bi abie boutique obekọ na oba bi na eti ho Sister, we didn't the same. Oh man, me didn't the lead the Ekufu. Sir, Ekufu, okay. Okay, nepotism, family and friends. Teresa, it was a crime for your name to be Ekufu or Ado under Sammy Jemfi's communication time. The catch is a nipple 51. Ah, woman, nah, your president, no, a bush for, and a yama mama, and Juma no more. I feel you could do, baby. I said the president's right hand man on energy. Your friend of Bonti. Until young Fanunko sang him. Yet Snahama Sammy Jemfia Sukonoma way to try a throw. Am I aging in an idea? NDC Atana Bemuchen Ghana. But now you need any state of the art. Say a sports facility ewo Ghana. Ekufuado said there be a see baby a be swimming pool a de be call swimming you kind of saying competition. Tennis, volleyball, one a see any na. It is idea. Me be your project here. Your friend of Borteman Sports Complex. Borteman Sports Complex. Ya de ni wi ya de na ye fe. NDC for anyom no mo ye enti. Hey, and I deal with ya na nya papa. And I deal no crowd ya na nya papa. Me kai ya is go around friend saying, "Oh. And in PSA Obi, na ade na was wasting wa kwotwe wa. Nkrofo we di wodi atori kura too much. And obi e di atori, na atori ni wodi na hey, and then in PSA then na sie because osebo tema ho no ye tro na ye nye hwe wo ho. Ene nyame cha de ene ye koye all African games ewo ho afihwe enyonyam sekese ananado de baaye no ye nya NDC for kwaka say the project is not good but them sport complex anya papa eno ma discana je Kufuado Kromfo ena ba omi ano ya Kromfo ena but them anya papa but them no Afi who say no mfa no ena Mustafa Yusuf no ena o discuss ena journalist nko a o de call ye say ena paper o ko print here accredited in someone nini na ne say NDC and me and Borteman Sport Complex NPP aban tantanya na nado tantan de animu no wo ma Borteman Sport Complex a o man no enya ho mfaso enu nti yenko ne ho say Borteman na enye papa. Video na me de kire mo no ye Borteman Sports Complex. Me kire mo why the NDC are not going to go scot free. Nyame mfa nche wo mo. De o ma ye no nyame mfa nche wo mo. Onfa tro mesei nipa ma meji tumi. All because we pay tumi nti won keka de enim sei nipa brabo, the nipa to tankruwa mu ati nipa ye nipa basa. All because you think you are doing politics. And you think God is going to let you flourish in your governance? No, mobe fail sa. They wear you. Me say next year, mo start pam e ye ntu mengo. Because e be chen ye ya mo be kon e be chen ye nya tro na me de mo be ba ha sign de me bo abre me. And then Saturday or Friday ya wo hwa ye say Mahama bana wa sa potro no. Unso o baba ku ya sa potro. Omo say ono no on pay school and to anko school papa bi ento ono no or yeah, sports. And then Ubehu Kofi Adamwa na unhu dia woka. And then Ghana ye shadow sports minister and our sports minister on the control bibia eya Mahama ba potro no Sharafi o se Sharafa. Borteman Sports Complex and Kodanchen. Sharafa ne say they when yeska 40 million. Or they quiet bominami mobi. And one can see it. You to be out Nigeria no coup. Can I stand the first one or quiet or the Anthony Joshua no in by Samokaya? Box be uncle training or they adum che pick a cobble one can you no Samokaya. Now I am so no pursue P. Now Nencroft didn't call and boy and uncles are no more minutes on my man opponent Nabono. Nencroft didn't call an ambuano. because ye boa kola kora peja ne nsa se wo kum yo mu ndom se da bi obeko mo mani nyinam ne ya mmo utie mo mani nyinam ne ya mmo no wakofa sticker de abone to adum te ebedi ama no bra ye bro no wori nyine mu eno ye first one ene de ye se bra abebum ne mu aye den then yakofa more people there ba ene John Mahama ba or you use any facility in Ghana are you okay? Guess what they are saying? He is lifting the face of boxing. He's fixing and lifting the face of boxing. Nanado mana womo de etebio womo han krofo na omonye adwuma ye no. Nanado bana wono ko form consortium e restaurant. Na ode ton na de a omutua tax. Na adwuma ye fo tua tax dem aban ne de eno nye papa. Ba se Sharafa na why say sunsum boy bi na no ye yi no Ghana movie no nanim movie sunsum. Sharafa na why say sunsum ne de ono de se wo kwose 40 million. Edu koye bra bebo me a eye good ye mo na ba so. You guys will not have peace. Including the journalists who are fooling. Journalists winning now. And then they are to WhatsApp platform, Mamamu. Who seek a bent to any ante, a better fine. And you guys will face it. Ebra Sharafa, Ejina baby, Anna, Sassan, friend Sharafa, Meboa, Sharafi, Sharafi, the Wire, Sharafa. One no, I saw your bronco. Ibrahim Mahama says, "She, na me ma do Mahama banko and the fans. Miss me betre mo se me so me ba. Ono ye international guy. Ono ye car show. Enti ene ye ni sika ye de be ye den. Ye de be tu adwuma ye fo ka. Nanso ye benye sika ye de be ye den. Ye de be organize car show. Na car so de bi ba ho papa. What? Be sha ya de car si. Beche Richard Nikuyama, Beche Nkreni boy, and also when Niska fucking Beche cars. Despite no cars, just a cars, ya cars. Akwada only 20 years. Any niya kabum, etmia ye car show. Okay. But se nanado ba, se baumia ba, se MPP nibi. Ebia dwuma kura obi abenye bia ya eyekro no monche no. That is why I said omo for omo hu ndi da. You people think say you joke, but omo for omo hu ndi. They will pay for it. But Tema Sports Complex now omo the year politics. Edidi na na do atem left right center no. Ibrahim Mahama man say yekoye car show yekoye is we bought Tema Sports Complex. It's not NDC for saying new good project. Enya de papa. And this was and so when dear dear na Kufuado ye ya enye no. And dear ye. And then the Baltimore Sports Complex a year a worthy. The year car show a year you trap pictures be go abonti I trace a Ghana your facility. God will not forgive them. It is not going unpunished. That is where I stand. That is all. That's where I stand. You won't go scot-free. What say you'll be too soon? What say you'll be that? And you think say because you are in power, so God will make everything go good. You will kromuha. And yamame America, former Vice President. Her Excellency Kamala Harris, Eba Ghana. Oba yan said the you show solidarity. You will books in your idea, your cousin sign. I feel idea. Yes, it be the trumu. Trumu, sabe, you was school crown and number is nibi. Trumu no. You was school no more ye, and man is no more soppy, a idea never hold that. And unti emrano frowns on it. They be me educated and I'm catching more ha say. When you cry what is sika de aware no eh? So would the new rademu per Ghana your constitution no. Sa we canal knowledge you know. Say ukunumpo edo ukoshe demu. Na empemu agrobem na okoye no humusuo ka kire them say ene de normal ene de normal kra na we obi dem asem ade ase eye say kra guess no kra pe ntina ye opue obi ape opue na okopa wan asem say oh oba me tedu ye fefe ho kakra ma me oba no ko report wa yitumi chill ye de ko court wa we yiri o enya o girlfriend yes obi o wa bonten o yiri a wo diska kra aware no Ashen kawa bonafide no ye bonafide we no udi ni wura dem na aka so onfefe otedi ama ho a otoyo ba o ye opeso ha wa o de call police ya mutime chew eyemre wo wa wo yere osie bia we de opeso ogbodogi kakra mfa ncheme ene mpempenifo ade ba mfa ncheme na around the dog no wo gbo no wa mboni ye na Patrick otwi ba bia ensese etwi kan mate ase na oba na yam si no ka se Yesu no osore ko report wa mesrew ye bechew even though so ye we yere nti ye mra na wo hodada Sam George say ye nhemu kinana ye ma punishment ne nko high with a private member bill knowing very well say it cannot be sponsored by government in the first place. Also, some of conditions na woman no, na they were very harsh. Nti yempe kwan a ye de be rectify no. Because for instance, untumi nka nkyere me say Mr. Stephen Tumi ya madamfo. Ebi esuma ase no kwesi me fa mema. Na Mr. Tum ya madamfo. Wa meka nkyere police for say kwesi fa mema nti no, ono so ya che no. Nyanse nim. Because ubetumi ni obi anante. So unim dia all ye ni na. Inti sanya mani ni na wom ni yese yen twentwan so yen twam yie. Ena man crofo e de court. Ye mira no so kire yese sa ade da court a. Ye ni tese ye amon san ye wie court ni na wie na ya ba ho abeka ho asem. Someone making that was the truth. Someone making that was the truth and that still remains the truth. And this is for Sam George said, President Akufo-Addo, sign it now. President Akufo-Addo, stop LGBT. President Akufo-Addo, jai trumu. Ya kika nini na. And I say, Mahama ba. The first no best or best sign this bill. No one signing Mahama will know no peace. Mahama will know no peace. This is what he said. Sam George. That is what the boy said. Mahama kushia clergy ade na no say enye papa oye hu dede afide yenko chire no school na hwa ade enu ya eya Kamala ba no the technicians at Jubilee House decided say we have this gadget here you use you bet to me a shrine light be a projector like a projector on the Jubilee House is something new. And unti young fair no and welcome no. Ya wo ho no mosoma Captain Jimmy. And also sa ho ma chibi be 5:30 ho the crowd at 5 or share dark or the to rugu no kom Okori Buka enonom under eno kotna TV no so unia TV. Oh, Ghana is finished, my lord, Ghana you wie. Oh, Akufo-Addo the odia my way the papa way or your criminal. MPP the Miami party. Me so wo nye. Captain Smart the NSA. Ma with the SDA. Endra mu senda Kamala ne Nanado no mu sign BBS I LGBT no ma dia tum no. And then Nanado me na me catch me na me come to boy fellow Ghanaians who say ya O kasa no mo bo e voice bi wachiri nkwasi a voice bi because they mocking Nanado. Me catch them say Nanado big Nanado to say Nanado ajatum oma science say oba ni oba betumi aware be ma betumi aware Captain Smart you ha in Nikki can sam eyerade na omudi atem na aha na ba kwatro omudi atem na edu ba bia no ma tem akire ojai fellow Ghanaians we say and net ye ya science be man worry ampa you yate na captain edi enti na wo kasa man hu ana muncho jubilee house no ye di gave for niama na cover hu ni nara ya ko fan crofui and you want to do na mama one secret we didn't even know. Me recently and I may find this you know out. Udim sa mama yes ade no trumu for no mo skapa. Na omo boa countries bebre with scanning other stuff so that they can also introduce their lifestyle kakra also jurisdiction. Nanado coach ya clergy or catcher on says ade no ensi one pen so obi a wo parliament bi and obi a wo bank government obi a unim ni bi including and mumisa ne say after 2019 the sa community no omo brega and schedule omo man schedule but June this year June Don Mahama ba ye omo man schedule 2 times gay for community na Mahama no be gina ho said the end no yanya ba 2019 Akufo-Addo ka say ensi on apen so no they stopped giving us the aid they were giving us until from 2019 no mama ye bio sa June and Mahama and no mama ye 2 times but yet you say they gave for money scano onu mo pe gave for asem na dia gave for nim so no dia ye fa ne so a wo peska no ye ni brefo ntino wo be gya tum no wonu mo na mpe gave for like how Akufo-Addo wo ho no ye hu da say obi abegina Independence Square it is only under Don Dramani Mahama na ye nya mema mielu efri wo mukuro mu ba Ghana asofo baraku mara mura pala etiha Duncan Williams osoria waya ne pant say eyi sebe shoe boy a obompa bo mu otakwa on the debia spiritual language gave for better to ya no Duncan Williams we hu abronya ne yesi won kwaburu ni nuade a anka watu pimpinis aye nanim tafu se otofo oh and the heavens is opened now it's opened ba la mu ta jimi akwasi ampafo ogidi yesi wo kon so kasa it's ampa wo kon so kasa ne ba so abodam na mabonten ho eyi ne kwate kire ne ba abodam say sram ene na mabonten ho ede ne kwate kire nso yeso wo ka spiritual language oh ma sata mu I just say no na fi we no merry mu malu oto wasa na so fu bi aba Nanado aban we die omo ye Jimmy president die Jimmy no yo sani they change Julius Zebra na be chief of staff and then tie o si wi ni kura won high into ontumi kura nye program and then Kofi Duro was si wi ni kura na me te won high yo ya say madros ni na madros e betina congregation and say madros ya ni na teaching ni bia Jimmy no we Jimmy penifone Jimmy and na ban na Jimmy kura che mole nti wontumi nka enne na ban na Jimmy a mo ntumi kura enne And so one test with Jina baby can be. Yeah, the LGBT be swan and adult. Obi or one year. So one mum and a pet mutrum. And then Mahama said, "Dear, now no more see a day who father dex so sana LGBT in Ukraine and co-president no ho." But yet they are saying another they are a year, yet they are to me area. They are saying no, they are to me area. Onyamin chadie. Onyamin chadie. Nanado a penso no, said the American no. And mamma you know, and a mammy you know. And me jina petemu amfefe ya no ye hu bibi sa ya wo ho na KOD a oka eye tourism and as a creative art for leadership ho e post to mema mienu ana o mo fi o ma no o ma nya ba bia so anko fi o ma no say Ghana's Independence Square. Ghana's Independence Square. Baby Nkrumah ejina ya yedi aho aye eyi say hono is a very holy ground for our country. Honor the country of Christians who don't want a Muslim president allowed two men to hug very closely, kiss aggressively, and get taped. You know the audacity in that? They even have the power to make a statement, and this was their statement. They chose Ghana because that place is where Nkrumah stood to declare a freedom for Ghana. So they are also using that same symbol to declare freedom for any bia or trumu or Ghana bia. They declare for that person. When Gam yantenenka. Also for mu ma or language yantenenka wada. Papa Punk Adinasari yantenenka. Mihu Adinasari we Punk sa de bi or the punk ne sa. Papa Punk into me nkasa. And ya ne kroye. Nyame onye na de kwa o. Onye na de kwa nka Sam George will not be the communications minister. Ye said that ne de no koto ho. Wa de na ekoso. Okuja ta blokwa. Kasa yokobotwe kakan samu enim ni na afa yokobotwe ho. Ene ye de ma no na de na otumi ye, ontumi nya hwe. Ontumi I fed the amount there. My memo video we na that will be my last video. Na me be phone lines. Na hear your last conversation. I will be a person who can that will be it for me for this year. Get your video we.
By the Jubilee House, as they call it, the Flagstaff House. Those colors I saw cannot be said to be Ghana and the United States colors. Please, we are not colorblind. The president and his team, if you want to promote LGBTQ, properly state your position. Stop running away from the issue and be cowardice about this particular matter. Look at these colors. How are these colors Ghana and United States? Oh, we don't know. Has the Ghana colors be changed?
Yo. Anunti Adam Agbana asemwana making. Also twemu Jubilee House nanim. No twemu no. Two flags are na American flag and a Ghana flag. No who is that? No who say you trumu for flag. And untinana domra bonting na umekasa. Jubilee House for so more Carol's night. Sadia no womu you. Yes, we are koya. Omokra domu the rainbow color and a Jura presidency no. Na shade eniwa eni omumunti no ade no waye wa foto ale eni na ade ne ba ade na sa ne ba me forget name move for there bi obeso ochire Ghana ni se Ghana ni agimi or short memory na dwene nya adwuma enu nti the same thing na MPP 4 year ya yes ye gave for ne ama no and this for the omo ye ya Carol's night Mr. Ombewu, you people think it's a joke. Stephanie, thank you. People are joking. Mr. Ombewu, Boniake Tuyani Wu. They are not going to go scot-free. The same idea, Mode 2, Sabio, MPP time, Neda, Sabi Jubilee House, no. Most Tintinia, yeah, the LGBT for Nabagana, no. And not the MDs for the Sadiana, Echo 2 Jubilee House, there. All of a sudden, it is not a crime no more. And you gave for no more. And you trumu for name a Christmas celebration. God is not going to forgive you. Na media Mecca. Na Masaya Canada say you might think your government is in power. You might think say and then you may come out. You don't even care what goes on or what happens to Ghana. But believe me in you. Nothing on this world or nothing in this world goes unpunished. You might get away with it for some time, but trust me, it will find you. Engu kakra maken so na omo ye ho ban bro nya ni nara na bibia ye beye no enkoyie mi twa so kra no mo am TikTok mo am say papa we to John Mahama na to no mo so am wo YouTube ni Facebook me de ade bi kire mo mo ame yo me the images we kire na obi ehu me pacho sema hu de ekosuwe na Akufo-Addo ewe konwa so na o mo se owo car o de carry ni V8 Isaac me da say owo car o de carry V8 sorry V8 awe o de carry sa ne 10 no na konwa sorry mo fa nche me ekonwa na okura no et V8 air condition bono ekonwa no mu nsuo ekonwa ne didi na a bad thing for the country Ghana. This was demo. This is NDC talking. And then John Mahama Swaba Bemu Emma the same in Kunyano. And then John Mahama so Yusu in Kunyanibi. Yeah, be meba. I and then John Mahama eso Yusu Kunyanibi. Me de to ha mamo. Mo am TikTok no se mo say Kunya bi si o. Enti sa na nye Akufo-Addo nko na de na Kunya tu kwan. Sa John Mahama so de na Kunya etu kwan. Enti ene John Mahama Kunya and the siwe from the presidency. One de Nyankopon de yo. Ene Akufo-Addo ni Kunya tu kwan, ene Akufo-Addo kwa ade no nkwatena Kunya ni bia so, ene John Mahama so de Kunya etu kwan. Because we free presidency. Well, we do Jubilee House there be, and you know what I'm talking. Ekonya yesu amoche. If free Jubilee House, if free presidency never. Ana do there or the Ekonya kwa eye bone onye nipa. But John Mahama de or the Ekonya koko si ho e the fro card di na chi di ya the papa. The standards we hold each other to. The things we do in this life. And then John Mahama carrying kunya. And the dahono share this. The nini na chiremo. Kunya na dahono. Afi opi mu na nkasa na watena na kunya mu no obi anhwe bi. One or so no. Mr. President kunya. You dey afu V8 na dahono. Unhwe bi. Ba jo so mo John Mahama di otu kwanya onfe konya nko. Meboa. And you people think you are not going to die. You people think it's just going to go like that. My damn papa. Yeah? When the Ghana, we say, my dad Ghana say, and you people think everything should be normal for you guys. Those who want to request, please do it now. Now, your final, continue. Now, madam was say, moi, mutumini me di juma for the whole year, no. onyame nhyira mo my idea pa say money me a battling out throughout the whole year na ye break for a neck nyame adoma next year ye beba back say nyame the chair na yet nkwamo a ye beba back na ya beto aso in the meantime no I'll be appearing on other people's programs and other people's shows when the need be almost frame and kwandi amekonoma kokasa but political zone there and there ye ka yonko nyana to form kakra until next year somewhere around I'm looking around 18th to the 22nd, one of them. Between that time, we will come and start the work again. We are delegates here. Mema we in fit. A boy, I say, but we are a bit to me a boy. We are a bit to me a boy. My young Kotwa Banamana Matre on January 31st. Mem will be a message. I want to Minia delegates. You see a small benyansa for Yana Mountain. Nyetakashi, mini meye, and he did the idea. We need a level headed person, will be an adjourned that form, will be an in the other form, the way to me our boy. On any excellency, Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Mama Maye India bro, Mama Maye India bro. Na yam fanamra. Midbesia, na may invite my guests to also join and share in on this. You know, I'm adding them one by one, and I'll give them the opportunity. But those who want to talk, this is the time for you to request or request here. I'll pick you up. Sergio, I don't know. Mr. Joe is Sifo. Let me look for you. Let me look for my Sergio. Is Sergio na menyoka say bia? Oh, if Sergio would like to join to with the link now about WhatsApp, I can't put it outside because the other day when I did, somebody came on there and they messed it up. You want to join now? You are free to join. Ebio, send me the Bluetooth to me say more. More what TikTok no. More share than Tim and cut too much. So I am on my son to na muntumi enti na amoa. Why? It's them with you. Oh. Okay. Madam Amma Williams, Fact Base Network. Get on your customer. Okay, sana. Ama meba o, ama to boas meba. All right, Yanko, ama ko.
Yes, LGBTQ no. Say, I see and for 4 ways, mema kentinga mienu bejina. Independent Square. Pedi sa nyamra sam na obia atofofo no obia ntu na numutuo. Obia nkasa. In fact, is a Council of State. Omumu bia nkasa. Akwai to say Ghana no empo bia. But na no kase women is it women for agro women.
Agro for Christ.
Prevented from praying on the same ground since the Mama assumed office. That's and got that branch now. One of my prayer. But I know women for agro for they are not able to pray on that ground. But yet you am my LGBTQ for Ababe Kisu or Honor. And nobody spoke about it.
Yo.
And you see, the person that even posted the picture, it was an agenda that was set. It was an agenda that was set. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Exactly.
Nanka Mebo, and one another to me and Solomon. One of our dance for baby president to be one. And I want to me no authority to tell best small boys, I'm on my and look at baby Omoko tonight. The grounds they went to do it, no. People are not even paying attention that they've defiled the land. We don't care. I said, nobody even cares about it. But you care about Abonia who is responding to the lies and things that have been churned out. So when you say about it, all manner of things that he should decode. Now, maybe if you have to Obika the Kata, Obi the decode man.
There be you.
one house put to show cat and not sound so cat you'll be a medical demand.
Be and the Koduma.
At the yen in any more share.
Sape pepe.
At the yen and a woman for a group for more bonfire. Then I think they do it quarterly or so.
Yeah.
But this year, my name was all more bonfire. Now, sometimes it is so painful to look at and understand the passion with which you speak with. After that, say NDC Nidia, even if someone don't see, like say, only Nippon secret to a event and no mucha, it is okay because they are doing it to an MPT sector. But if it has to do with NDC, and their blood is red. But when it has to do with look at the Nadu Bunny age. She should be in her early 40s or late 30s.
Yeah, she's 40. She's
somebody
about
of that
40.
caliber. They want to school naturally they want Bob Breakfast on only dear restaurants that can have me a see bigger. And the idea of Nana no a share by and at that age cannot open restaurants in Ghana.
Restaurants no point and you no kwane dia na ye consortium. Me say restaurants no kwane you no kwane dia na ye consortium. Yo, Seto, me uncle, unmute yourself, me uncle. I'm a medasipa. Set.
Medasipa for
okay. Yeah, cool. Kasa. I kasa crowd.
Me see you Ghana, you were Ghana. That's not my back to Germany, Echo Ghana. And I'm a question, no question, I'm sorry, I'm a call. Yep, sorry. No, sir. My animal young food. I will put the cabut. And I'll be a general film. No, be a general film. I didn't just already my young for. Now, I'm a too creepy. That, but oh, wine. Also, I'm not a back to Ghana. Papa said that, you know, oh, me, oh, TV. I don't want to rep you. I'm so ready to see when you buy the TV. So, there's another coming with just to a wedding room. Just sending you an essay. Give book, yes, Ghana, I'm calling you now. Oh, see, Ghana, calling you know, good green book. Say, oh, boy, I just for some boy. Yes, say, you know, don't green book. At the same time, so, I'm not about boy. I could be a man, you could be a near funny. Nana, yes, no. Nana, yes, no. Yaquan, Nana, yes, Yaquan, about wine. Nana, no, that's what come at it. Montua, Bama, maybe, ma. Maybe I may yet a Panama who will be jump on another boy, yea. You could be your mama, a couple of zero. And you ask why you gonna go, you know what, Seppi, I can't go for Seppi, me, I may say, I brought it. I'm you who quiet Seppi. Oh, book through a people with your who can were here. As someone another, your mama, Nado say, or say, Sabi, no, if someone know you see an Emma do, who's the young people for the what to say it. And you can say to me, it's a Baba who pay, and I may put in your pay. If you're not person is something very forward, after Japan, my body, ultimately you want the part. Young people from that people for a year, the young thing now, poor empty for the last against me contact. Or the can't say your mama, or Captain Anato, 7 Nimkomaya, where do you see my cousin wants to make a crack into a number no order. Another ethical no, I look at Ghana or you see a poet. And the baby is a cocoa pass for what to go or the Ruko Tanako to go for Concord. The mamma of a friend or fool, a friend to go. Why answer to a report another, but to a Mr. Pana, why I said, Nana, what kind of say, link for my embrace. Into a number of who said, Ghana coin my lady. Until the ecosystem. And then so bit to us for Ghana, quite a so far, Ghana for your Ghana, you who are I feel a fair man and just here. I know what I'm saying. You're about 8 years. The young the whole Ghana, the whole Africa. You see, man, a president to Ghana power, what my boy Ghana, what my yard schools. To me, at the Baba Conkai and Anato, a moment, Dr. Bamamo. Now they for the time they was able to find him. Say, one boy in them from here. Say, I buy 70. About just 2%, but I say, why, fine. Say, yeah. And they say, now you're too fine. You go to this square there, Anna. Let you think of movie 3. Now, me say, Ghana, they say, I cannot come with you. So, the whole time, the best of my kind military report, the contract 20 million. None of India, and I said, China, 10 million. No, what? That is always got. You wouldn't know oil. You wouldn't know what you. So, Ghana, some of your millionaires and it's some for handle from when you bring him. Or this cannot have found consequence. And then you think about McCafe. 31st to compose that one. So, wait to me, ask and that tobacco pa, me. In the able by a pound. And you could see saying, nothing to never tell no man. Oka Ghana, Quanta, and this is what it. If you're 1 year conquer, me, I met it, Sabi, Bona Abroye, I'll be who final. I'll give you no more back. I could say, Miss Ata. But first, then you move. Now you're upon a shot in the way to the car foot. And the mutual starter, my comic, my Ghana, a run with young for, and Buku Majidi. I was the damn but a book of it. I say, I pay in a month for being into Gribu Quinty by Tibu on the brand. A punch of money. Other than I can do that. You say, yeah, Pana. Yeah, maybe one to I can't to point to any man, but Gribu Kuna moon. Do not bet me. Why I am paying ye. So, and Bra got an idea.
That's it.
Yan to near my young Opia said the only year. The said doctor. The said doctor study on on fat no and cancer my brother no only who need yet. As I said, Malcolm for Yama Bermuno or Dinano, I can send the Pinyaco Pantaroma or Bano or Yenina. If you are a crown panna and also Ghana, you won't, and it's for say, Sadie or the barbecue ma, a picture a drone, and a drone a also.
Yo.
First, but
that say. The joy. Now the joy me uncle 5 minutes. Yeah, Momo Obi am on fast me uncle. 5 minutes. The joy. The joy, unmute yourself now. I do so. Over 5 minutes. Okay, why clip your uncle? Oh. The patch on me uncle 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the crying to my yeah, think about my member.
Bram.
Good evening.
Maybe.
Yeah, yes, sir. Good evening. I was not going to good evening. Now, quickly, my home right the post to dinner, the disaster, okay, I want a man, but my response. Let me say, if I'm saying, Constitutional Review Committee, no. Report about it. So I was asking, say, yeah, okay,
I wanted to
come proposal for extension of 1 year, adding 1 year to
the 5 year term
of each term of any president.
Yeah.
You see, almost 5 years, almost propose 5 years into almost. Now, they are now all kind of way, you know, all kind of reports, you know. I say, almost you say, third term, the hour, then when you won't hear say, additional 1 year. I have 4 years, no man, I have 5 years. Now, when you say this supportability, based on that,
they will
almost say they are moved, they move. I think they move. And I'm actually, maybe I was saying this. Ghana law, and yet retrospection. Semra, Hodada, now was the same at the Fufra bar. Yeah, where they can I enjoy, and I say, oh, woman, Dadano. Wouldn't you mean find some which is a be our chance? Oh, quack or the nail quack or to us. That's 5 years now. What they the next president now. The next one, and yet the Oma to about the dam. And this is one of the and I'm you. What the one of call for the moon because I know I said, Mumu to me feet court to them. I said, you get to me, can if you court to them. Decision I might take you a court there, but I said, judgment on a more. No, I went to know about more, no, I can interpretation. Now, I hear into my dear, and here you own, I say, which my call that time yet. Dear Pensa. So, my question is, NDC, John Mahama, Sheriff, only the study, but you know business, I am a kind of say, legitimate. I'm a Ubia and Kashi. You see, I will know more canon, no more pushes, 2023 cry or ye. Oh, 2023, I don't have a pioneer president. No, ex-president. Fine. Now, the papaya president. The difference between last 4 years, last 2 years, and this year is that last 2 years, none of papaya president. Intimate set, who President before the back when you're 40 years at the time. Who born a subo, a big kind of papa, and a big kind the political party. Now, or your president, woman, or city, over there, just around that time now. I don't switch, I say, what time did you go here and out with Uncle Kufuado on the back? The bar no so legitimate business. President Kufuado on ye, Sunday, I'm a packer, who near you may be you. Now, or your boss, a company, a firm, Price Waterhouse, our Ghana, no, your boss, say assistant to the deputy. Amma, or not in a whole day, they could pay loan, or the need to pay loan. I'm a wedding man, African Bank, and yet Ghana, how would I say, would be share to African Bank. You see, Ghana, you're so hypocrite to the extent to say, Ibrahim Mahama, Etimiaka, so no, Tamanane brother, president, ex-president, you know. When Tinia and young loan 100 million, when Tinia and young loan, I'm found by chief concession, I want another Danko Kufuado aggression. No, no brother, young winning election, no, just around that time, which means loan $100 million at the Kwaji, Uta concession, at the too good. I know they are legitimate. And I Kufuado back, I could a Juma. I also didn't see a crash on the partnership. Oh, good, a warrior, I was terminated. Ghana, how my yaso. Oh, my yaso, Ghana had a would Gaya sumo kick some papa with and neck would ya Oba, dear, Sabi. Udidia a ye, or your business a ye. No, Upia on the other president or the back, a year president, every year to make ye. And never him, a year organized car show. The most expensive. No, Ghana, a legitimate. God, any who can obey a tomorrow presidency. The night as to be dear with you, knew that what one the bra ever can another Danko Kufuado who presidency or out in a year to ma a musu. But Ghana, how are so for Ghana lawyers, Ghana CSOs, Ghana and India for lecturers, hypocrites. Now, coupon bet to make almost so papa. And you can't move with Amazon. I could have been you. At Daza Bano, a bet straight to say about Mohono. Sadano, Ghana had you ever born except you. Who ever born is mamma. I don't believe you, without a picture, you. I have strength. If you are Neroko, be Pia, and this will be yes, I'll be able to be Kunia. Who can another and your friend say? Dr. Mahmoud Baumiadino, now for NDC for it. Because other than that, before I almost say, one point on the I almost saw Munkwana training answer with you. But now Coupon had a suite, said a Dr. Cano. Now, me and a Bepra MPP for 1 more, including Dr. Mahmoud Baumiano.
But I say, why clip young quay?
Mammy,
yeah, and then the password about
Uncle Wycliffe. Bishop, offensive rules, in fact. Idea would take a lemon.
Okay.
My artistic impression rules are ever in the history of Ghana. Easy pressure from Accra. I'm talking about we Pukuashi interchange, Pukuashi to and Sawamdi.
Etwaso.
Beautiful the no ha. Opakasha Jamaya. 10 days, 5 year, 3 in a outside. And no year temper flyover and what the afternoon to put up a hono. We and no a flower a fina root so I could meaning I you. Casua Casua to Winneba Road. Wouldn't so I could chat. I think it's a Winneba to as can be also on a day. And no quite is only a good YouTube. Originally leader. Yamamoto we a woo ye, Madame Rolling Star, Nana, I spy. It is a no big fire. And Mudia process are busy. How good we are, the traffic duty, the background. Woman, you know, how my baby Mohammed did you already 33 years. No more than. It took a coup for that bold initiative that one way in my baby. That's why I knew I go back there by the time before please that does. Now, why to say the old boy is in a contract at 70%? How can you come and tell me project that why didn't so far go good and you have father? Last year, the Bahama picture, so go YouTuber, they visionary leader, they also be city for and then they know the project and the Ababa. No wonder, say the Akata emails so as a mouse as a mouse, they're not being it. See, going forward, maybe you never come much. I will not allow him to take the credit. All projects which were started by, initiated by we talk about it, then China, and my name. Now, I know quite a damn. Yeah, yet 4 bypasses. I can't credit in between, see no university, Korongo, and you know, a great atom review. We quite upon commerce, almost appropriation of parliament, concessionary loan agreement. 13 billion Ghana cedis out of 13 billion. So I don't know the big push. I don't know if you existing road only contract. It's going to be waiting. Almost a feasibility study from us here. Oh, go for in Kuntumpusa. Now the people of Mascom express. There's no way you'll be able to convince me. I want you to convince me. Ghana since you're different when you have project of that magnitude when you're in 2 years.
It cannot be done. It cannot be done.
250 kilometers. How many years will it take them to complete?
It takes a lot of years. It takes a lot of years.
So, I don't know person with him many people who are much good and that's so much of a person who say, or you want some day. I said, so what it so I want some more than more bantam and make a goose name more year. Or generally the people of Macho, when we into me, was careful for the Afaco, even I wouldn't. Yeah, the answer sometimes a bad me to me, Mpakatan railway would have been a check, cost effectiveness. Any project liability, and let me pay back together. Who is a whole to massive and you will be too, yeah. Me pepper from it and Pacadian. I tell you that the end giving us car. Any part of the Senate come Pacada. Who a woman cry on the back of Macacro move for no animal. But beyond that stretch, so in terms of me, open project liability. And a payback, see, business can get you and she was coming for me, the express of my credit money. I really remember and got up one day in Amport. No one yet the academy. No.
Now, sir, I'm prepared you. White clip, say no.
Uncle, away in Macra.
What your casa?
In a Macra.
A good casa.
You see, so na me famra a offense ne pare ni osu fi you by the bar ahanoma ne ear to and connected case ema loud voice loud okay check na we are so obi abegina kechia and na de almost much BBB yɛte kurom hɔ no yɛte kurom hɔ no mpo sɛ yɛbɛte si freeze mu ne ade yɛyɛ business ɛdeɛ restaurant na yɛwe nti akufo adoba ntimi bi restaurant sɛde o ɔmɔ brakra akufo adoba bɛ president bɛtimi bi restaurant ɛne yɛn fisi nyɛ sɛ brand ne yɛ saa de ne atwo hwɛ o ayi ɔfrɛ Dejoy, if the argument that 2023, would do the Joshua Baguma? Winning boxing now, or winning Nippo, so Mugu playing with Ombuga. Do you know the cost we are talking about? The officials, whatever, trainees, do you know how much it costs? Joshua or Ba, the team or they bow. And yet, I didn't know the Papa Bear president that quit me yet. No position won't win yet because they say they're above or to scan go. Now it goes to the youth. He's telling you, say, I think Joshua, and then Tara, and then cook, BPO, what woman go play. We bout here and I don't know. Do you know Crawford? Would you move your team now? Motono, the name in Panado who play. And now he telling you, say, I mean, won't mean to your school for car, won't mean to your friends. Listen, well, I go there. Maybe call school back. I'm not far from you. Decided that the other said that the other day you could do the other appetite. So you could depend about 20 rules. And then I'm not point here. The two could get the other overline to or so overline to the breakfast person and with 1 point CG. Oh, and I'm going to be that then I'm not pointing out that, yeah. I point to you already are you could be a papa. Toilet room. We these are the things that will be now. Quite insulting, say, the piano, then come and piano, many. May say you're horrible as one of this young Zudi.
MP's radio. Me who watch a pan. Me that's say about mama. Pacho fire call or 5 million call.
Hello, Basile.
Yes,
madam. Evening. Me tell you phone na.
Ejo super.
Yo, medical that was say. Na madam bushia phone Kenya na say. Sabi impintin kwa hodo aye tinyina yo mani yedi. Na sabi eni na ho a ama kwatani si na de sabi mbenfo muni mu a ono kwetwa nam ato kwansen afi. Basile, sabi ebrum we been differentiating between illiterate graduates and non-educated person. Eya na edi. Edi nse na make am same way nyina. When you say enye the god of NPP and ekase. When focus the indication is in the womb of time. Umayenshe abakosima America, bra may starting from NPP, aya papa ko so NDC for betwa so no. And niema dia na NPP abanya ya. A certain komutu so said the United States governance about continuity. No man yenesa, no mujai say ye, omusa ko so makoye contract for emu 10% a de ekatichi die beswa o mine no. Bra mesha fear every star rebranding ya omu ye Metro Mass Transit. E kakran e no mu boye e besi nne e na afei saba sisi a ye papa ekufu ado ne ba omi ade ba ye nsu o masa beka kire so omu ye rebranding ne sabi omu tikele no mu dia ba ba tutu. Mummy Musia was a Ghana after the time ye papa kufu eti aben no. Housing deficit never things. Affordable housing projects are NPP aban ye you know. Sabi omu de ani nyina egu rem e man twe kura na odi mo ma ka omum se. And also omu si omajaye o sesigle me o omu so koyo omu de ani mummy Musia musa e so ko si sen. Mummy Musia was say aban and the buyer obe insurance adwuma de 110 premium buyer ema free maternal care sabi mobrofo ananka omuka hospital finano omu beto omu enya ndisi aban kroya enne youth empower centers ahodo a MPPCC ya ne ede boa mepunu meka mikro madina de no musi ehun se eno nso ewe 1D1F agenda 11 project in NPP Brian Jao we be Ghana for say ewe enne obetini a raise budget study no konkitin you cry there no esun de ko fidi e matter with school I don't see the people something for no moti o my Ghana mu ebi mu from who peace council ebi mu from who say na manama tmankonya say ne adwaman boy di yare ko de yewu ani no me ba o my so a say LBTGQ or whatever it is no omutu o manugo ye papa ekufu ado ni NPP force no where are they now? Why are they not speaking? Are we to believe saying na NDC abani ye abanya obabesho mumfunu Emma said the near my ensem fatamu kwasunti na NPP abanya ba ye prepare ye e shesuma ti dia ba kai muntu na mumpa ya samana. Felix ya me trainer man Kenya na say Ghana fo nkai wu say aban papa ni di oba wo bampo wa po mutene wo mata ache eye asem a ehia no and in the history of Ghana minti bida Felix minya kra mi go 50 years
okay
so abani to me by on the any so ade hu so about the sanitary pad and the yama school for when the children have no place or muti 2 years or munya papa any when parents him saying come ready amani akwanso class be obi ba besie no anya aban ho ene sese wo ye I mean to me amusi ehun say sika do so poor na say the church and nurses no more makaka na obele omo off no accountability be na akoso Besre the media make and say NDC aka am ya to say ye bedi keke and they are confirming it
yes
into your garden ni nemremu Yakoto about 2024 upon all that was said by this our brother and few people who also took the trouble upon themselves so make no crana chemono when tie nene say na abadia and for see ebu anachia nsebu ya desna bebu nyina 2028 enye di obi ka use why na nhwe wa ho kira wo na ka mu say utumi from tie nan eye wo kokromuti
yes
e ka ta kire nyansafo metre enya atembi de na nso ye hu se besepa bi ya be franco mi ahaban ni on yanto ababa January to NPP for them didn't see the 2 minimum doctor the generational think and could be there come 2028
oh yes
Felix
yes you MP's radio me da sepa Obama had changed na me say na me madam yo ho but tell me they say and then me to nka I understand because I was a bit worried that we in Penifona you be and I said dear na wampa because so young
no it is never going to be possible
because me himself the Jawan squad you kuta you mo to da ya na omutike kan ntin so then I was a bit worried say be I was starting say over power for ntina I'm try to clamp you but say school there then thanks to God thanks to God all right I'm sure aka nipa baako na ene ye the program ni na abawie ye me mentor Sergio we do my kakra na mentumi and sorry so na menko start me Christmas no planning na enyagro se bronye wo ya me den Sergio bronye wo where my medino dry you never has no kodi
yeah me
but the first admission there
na Wutirinkwa the afi shey every week be ba Yankopon wa mo ahwodin wa mo yansa na pomidin meja political zone ama yeje afi eja bewie na ye nuanom na adofo no ma wo badu na ya yesra nkwa na pomidin mo won na mechia won na na merba shaft no in fact oye nsama orokodo wo Ghana sesia no ono ho asam kakra na maka na ehwe chairman wontumi enyu a woje sinodo medwuno ho a
oya ma reho oya ma tete oya ma hwinsisu na nyimpa koro wa twendama wode fa ha na wanye yi a na wode afa ha wode fa ha na wanye yi a na wode afa ha nti no Dominic Ayine why that he is going fishing to find faults with Chairman Wontumi na ehwa oya political persecution na the baby oya psychological because in the Ashanti region only the strong person and Kobutume Jinama Dr. Bawumia. Nti onam the woped wo weak Dr. Bawumia no stronghold wa Ashanti region. On into na wa shada warrior dam nti o chede sesi a Chairman Wontumi nyi ho no. Nye bia wetume jina wo Ashanti region. There Oria campaign ama we jina tintin Tida ma Chairman Wontumi or starting no. Nti no psychological opedo wo weaken. Ana ahwe krampo a politics no obobo nanum there onye politics bio. Nti no ebra wo boyen. Na oye dan na obi akaji loan wo bank. There odikaya haban. Na se sika no kra sabi utafreche. Excuse me. We diskan wo nanum kra. Nya bank na wo yinida. Attorney General ana emano no wanyinida na some today what did wanyemfa na mfansefo na wo bo asafo wo se kwamra sakwe etrupi wenwe hwa waso anta kwamra sako eyi wo friend then enida yete wo se Ibrahim Mahama ne ba okay kasho ono no Attorney General wante Nenyu hunso anaso sante. Right? Sharaf or promoting boxing. Abrentia no fine. Oriade but onye sika no wa hen. Abredwuma na wa ye. Na wenye dem sika no. Ono wo fra na obi sana onye ye ana. Nti ono so se wenyu hu a ono so wa so ante. Nso ye nyina Ghana ha na ye wo. Ewa na watch Chairman Wontumi abodo na abo onye dua no yame na opre no moti bia no Chairman Wontumi ye bompa ma ne ye dinisha Yankopon nsa na Yankopon ba pre no ho na ma wori ye oye NDC fo wonu suban fiti JJ Rawlings na bredo si ye bakọ abakosan mu a eyi soja fo na wo bo ho na eturu no akor okaji loan 5 cities nka no Rawlings is wakaji loan 5 cities into obo na true Rawlings be no abreska na wenya hwese ya Rawlings family why shepe no woguo one wa from one no we be so on asam Mahama ne family why shepe no woguo at the expense of the ordinary Ghanaian them two families see one wa from one we be so on asam right CSOs woguo our friend and the church asofo woguo media woguo obi antum on raise any question about the Monkrofo one lifestyle right wabre one papa Rawlings abra oye cool no na sabio egwakura what we this in dem kura no onye bi na nanum asam also free petition na yokogali right but look at them look at one standard of living na one lifestyle one way to raise question right so them time no ndwuma Ghana yina no Rawlings oguni yina mo doje odime na busuafo no oje odime de busuafo nti Ghana ndwuma yina NDC fu ya na wase no nso Mahama also oba 24-hour economy na 24-hour economy na oba ba no Ghana for dank will be some question there abredwuma na egbe enyu party we egbe ya eba ba 24-hour economy no ebi antuma be some them questioning so companies all in one wo go international tobacco the late BMS no company the whole world only the only cigarette manufacturing company that's no only all cigarette manufacturing companies in the world a consortium of companies now one run in Chagani.
Hold on international tobacco no you one person is that
one person BMS
Oh, boss, no.
It was owned by him, a Ghanaian.
Wow.
Right? Which we should have been proud of. Right? The whole world. It was only in Ghana, the only cigarette manufacturing company which is owned by an individual who was a Ghanaian.
Yeah, Sergio, hold on. Obi Kraso will confirm American one. Wycliffe, Sankabi na Sergio Nti.
It wasn't also me. I hear from the area where they do this yarns for Kente and those things. Singer and he started the company, yarns for Kente weaving and this cotton for how do you call it? It was BMS and not only for them company now.
So apart from so Cliff, apart from International Tobacco, no BMS had other businesses like the Kente factory are now open in the Kente.
I know what Bamco. That have called opposite, I don't know the Brony way the very big yard.
Oh wow.
I want to buy do. I want to start an accountancy war. I don't offer buy training. No buy your accountant to a Bamco, BMS group of companies, or what an Afcon opposite. No way you can say in Yans and all the time. Buy your finance officer away. I say,
yeah,
no way you contain Yans. He's an industrialist, right?
No,
Rollins say, or you smuggler, or you drug dealer. No one can count. I can see upon me in our over factory or by inside workers against the Papano. Mobile workers will be revolt against Papano, right? Well, yeah, a whole lot of things. And see, at the time, Rollins will take over no. And the Ghana government, International Tobacco, through Ghana government, Liman or signing agreement, with Rothmans International, or UK, for International Tobacco to manufacture their brands, which is Pall Mall Export. Now Rothmans International, or Ghana, for their West African market, which will have been a very big foreign exchange earner, right?
Wow.
Now we do tobacco so Nkransa Nigeria. Okofa, seats in Zimbabwe. No training in Crawford. Would you leaf tobacco? No. Until was going to produce one of the best leaf tobaccos in the world. Now, also, export. Nihina no Rollins inti. Nihina Bogana. Was a man in Yiska. Siciano. What's the unemployment? Unemployment, in Ghana or your NDC. That is their legacy. Right? Now, I was sorry. Now, a beer all born homogen but want to me or a very young man. All born homogen. Obey Juma. It offers employment to the individuals and the indigenous. Why said that was when you send the man, they want to break this man. BMS all the time been watching Kotum. But that man, you can't break him. Also, or she said Chikata Roba. Or Yena the papa if you know one casa, wo home one, you catch on the way about them for won't you about them from Kutin Ogo. Insino or Yawana Zima. Insino, what is it, ma? If you were here, won't to know. Into the last thing there, I ben you do. Insino, there Rollins or your factory, no, your factory, no, the man I contain, right? Into this, what they have been doing. Ebi okaji loan 5 cities in Wabonitrum Wewu. Obia also our toilet ebien woni dem. Wabonitrum Wewu, right? I want to about Tata breweries. Ya nomina apia menkanum na dina. We good them factory na. Na it offers employment to the youth. We good ni na. Nsumahama eba ese about the 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy no. Eben factory na home Mahama and NDC waste ya over run 24 hours. Or dan Ghana for them questioning or that go be some Mahama. Ewa, ntino ata what you want to me no. It's as if NDC for no one hallmark. That is their trademark. It's as recently repeating itself. Ntino Sagana or the ye pede yema no oko neyima or de ye na ya junior ho na 31st and you vote ma Dr. Baumia or obey Frank Tunya of 2028, obey him. And then let me say Dr. Gideon Boakon. Now or why an interview. Apparently, sir Baumia no policies are no. He did it in consultation with the market woman. You know, invite market woman or Oba. Then he asked them to tell him what is going on the ground. Now we be someone arguing as a way obey, and they offer suggestions and ideas. Oh no, the Juma. That is why he was able to implement so many policies. He's a genius, of course, but on a autocrat. Or a down to earth person. No see a pedagana yenyima. Them NDC government or them NDC we have to do away with them. Now delegates in yes one more month no one vote ma Dr. Bawumia. Now a man on funny temple fra. Nti kakra motuma kan.
Me da se for me da money na se nka me pon no so sister Amaba. Nti mema sister Ama chance ka me won say the joy so asen aba. Sister Amaba, you are welcome. Enyatwe pon kra na ya pon anes aba enyatwe. Say the bia I know say edwuma ne so. Edwuma no. Ya jo so. Nice.
And Ogusu also convey. Pram Seke and at Tema Central, and Cecilia the movie at Dine to Tema Central.
Okay. Nice one.
The response is
correct.
Excellent.
Correct.
That's how we delegate, and now we need delegates be say. It is obvious to say MPP for a good leader. Leader obey 2028 on one Dr. Bawumia. I said the matters a
I knew.
We are sure somebody discuss it. Constitutional committee for the it's more John Mahama near Brace of Befa correspondence and was here to show or one on to show.
Yeah, man.
On one within the NDC party full yes within 10. Sa constitutional report here by say yeah for 1 year and cap just NDC for na muno and yes and no credit I mean some will get reasonable. But where they are things that they are being very reasonable because I won't say that John Mahama and Kwan the party Rollins in the quality of Cromwell into your just and family dear. Brown they are going forward the future that will better. It is obvious only succession plan. Unlike the MPP now, they be at any point in time. You been the pepia it's because the way you the way and it's only if you are no one anti problems in the dome. Yes, and then you made me buy a massive TTI.
That's it.
Miss Robia, you could be brilliant. You could be brilliant. Young fighting Panko Dimra, thank you.
That's it, Sterling. That's it. I mean, I don't swear. Political zone, you're the Konya talk Accra until next year, and then your last show for the year. Next year, I made the chair and Babaka we will do, but to be appearing on other people's platforms as time goes on to also push the agenda.
For the records.
Okay.
The chair started.
Oh, okay. That's better.
It's time to start the US one, maybe all
oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Maybe I might be no say, one will say, and come for Juma, NDC, PNDC, AFRC, NDC, EDBD one. How once will be ye one entrepreneurs in a few hope. No one amount to succeed down to the extent to say, what you won't go good prison, maybe will be to say what you said. What to say in this Friday, Casa Bonamon can be the Tia Rollins to say, How did be a young crow for rain, Tino, and Ninty, yes, you're best sorry, the Tia, and I say about 2 about the Tia. This is always NDC, it me Trifa and friends and Crown Force in Mawinya. When you great votes, don't talk about it. Also, the same thing almost starting our day, Dr. Macaulay.
Yeah, McDonald.
Any others? Why young Adrian say, when you say be bit so take a crab and go in their favor, they have to rise against you. And I don't blame NDC, I don't blame PNDC, I don't blame Rollins, I don't blame Mahama. I'd rather not blame the gas.
Because upon all the developments, any in your papa MPPI you don't even appreciate. You always stand against them. We can't say Krana, which may be the way I was away, Mamma, to us on the way you want to ask. Is it how we rule the country? It is not fair. But just I did, about the town package, and that's all the owner, a circle, with circle now, but after Laboni. If I will be tracked careful.
Abrosabisio.
You left, yes. I don't crack a one completed.
Could you say no fan crofo, no crofo P. Rollins no bogo, mano.
I lived in that place for quite long. Until I know I wanna decide on man a GNPC, ENTC one. I want my Tremuko when you got crable upon the corner. I want to see a village for Kojo Sadi and son of Kojo Sadi room Nankasa. Look at what we did to you. Yet, Madina and Labati, look at what you are doing to MPP. You don't even vote against NDC on once. Just once, but when you vote tomorrow, no matter side, no matter Betty. And you
yo, that's it. I know we are now fire.
There are various reasons. Political terrain. Sometimes reasons go and see some crunchy. That money you go to be interchanging. Go and see his account. Swiftly, he turned his back on the party. Clearly on what they also think we are corner of it was beautifully done area on so let me see. I'm making a good so see politics in the CIA. You have to divide the means. Be cool many and maybe super cool many.
All right. All right.
They be cool and now over there. Yeah, opportunity next time. Yeah, strategic serious development. And it sometimes I got to you. Yeah, teacher of man.
There be a teacher remind you. There be a teacher remind you, killer. This time you're back a dine you will see Ashanti region, Eastern region, Northern region, Omotoma yen, and ye bay a bono, Omotoma, ye bay. 1 month to my yen, yet be a twin for Bianco baby. You, Apishapa, oh, I didn't, bra, Canada, dear. Canada, dear, Mumbra, why, Mumbra, Canada, they say, I have filled into Mumbra, why, Mumbra. Mom ran, I'm crying. Yeah, my ready crash. I didn't receive it. Now you, Mate. You know, me that's it. All right. Uncle Ibu, easy.
Yeah.
Why is in a chair there? You better one I say. Now, there was a papa, and where's that bomb this year? In terms of research, advice, even sometimes financial. When you go to insure, now on board. Now, yes, you need to remember up stronger and better. Now, show me, thank you so much. Spending the whole year with me. Now, show me, God bless you so much. Sister Diana Rivers, Sister Evelyn, Medamuni Nase, Mephius Kapa, Asumeni Barkiswa Hassan. Moa mini na Alois Tibuno, Medamuni na Sedi Joy, Medamasi Wycliffe, Muni na TikTok phone na Medamuni na se. Nyamea Adomo next year, that's what in Kwamua, political zone will rise again. And when you say their suggestion be a more be a much me the bami inbox, team in a better nasi. They have to acquire a bit to improve your show no. Na IF and I am more professional next year. During the year, no me can be been uncle yama one facheme. Uja comment bi na mantiase na mekasa ho bone a fa cheme me nipa me nyane na correct nti dia menya no wrong no na ma correct me dia menya no right.
But of this year na here too soft.
This year was soft because of the eyes that were watching, but don't worry, next year once we finish with our flag bearership, trust me, the old Felix will come back. A new book. I mean,
your eyes now watching. So now they the mokogu. Your book of your bonds here near the mokogu.
All right. And now my baby girl back up, my girlfriend back up. I mean in Agro. Norinda Nyako. That's also joining me. Namoboy. Medamuni Nasi, Yame Adomoa. The best Shanesi, Afishiapa, I think commentary. Na afi di anim no enye nkunim bi nkwa maye me gidi se ene evidence show ho me boa abronya beba na mate se kateche free first one start nti no mama yenko na each of them they are feel bia no call SKB TV so adwuma nti no they are feel bia no to me call na mon support to every TikToker or support to MPP a all boy ye mo kan sempa no mesere mo enye ayifo no nkule nufo no de munya am life mo nyame adom a yebese ehia bio medamu ni na ase nyame ntina nim entremu ni. I love you all. Bye
Bye. Abishapa
people. Thank you. So Joe yan akasa.
Okay, good. I am from.
I'm Pocho, you're my fro.